Emma looked at the marriage certificate in her hand. On it was a photo of the two of them together. The corner of her lips formed a smile. That never disappeared. Then she put away the marriage certificate, hugging Nathan's arm tightly, pressing close to his body, softly asking, "Honey, will you regret marrying me later?" Nathan turned his head, looking at Emma's appearance, smiling bright as flowers. Couldn't help but smile, reaching out to gently tap her nose, saying, "You're asking these silly questions again? I understand you too well, wife. You and I both know the answer. Moreover, there's absolutely no second answer. But right now you're very happy. On the surface it's asking a question. Actually you're being coquettish, right? You still understand me best." Emma rested her head on Nathan's shoulder, happiness clearly showing on her face. The two had been together for so long. Already the ones who understood each other best. Not to mention just a sentence. Just one look, one gesture, was enough to understand each other's meaning. "We can probably start planning our wedding, right?" Nathan raised his head, looking at the sky, softly sighing. If there's something more anticipated than getting the marriage certificate, then that would be the wedding ceremony. "Honey, what about Crystal's matter?" Emma raised her head, slightly frowning, looking at Nathan. She knew in his heart there was still something more important. That was related to Crystal's father, Balance's vice president, Harrison. 2 years ago Nathan's father once told him, "Don't rush to hold the wedding. Create an illusion for Harrison that there's still a chance. Best if possible from Crystal's side. Find evidence of her father's crimes. Make him lose his position." He still clearly remembered his father's words. Only when Harrison falls, then he can truly rise up. However, since then until now, Harrison seemed to have settled down. No movements at all, just diligently working. Rumors within Balance about him also gradually disappeared, now almost never hearing anything related to him. Moreover, the relationship between Crystal and her father seemed not very good, rarely interacting. From Crystal's side, also couldn't get any useful information. So Nathan didn't want to wait anymore. The desire to hold a wedding with Emma wasn't just 1 or 2 days. Forget it, since there's no progress anyway. Better focus on our matters first. "Yeah, honey, I'll listen to you." Though they said so, but also clearly understood, this wasn't something that could be resolved overnight. Planning a wedding requires considering many things. Writing a list would fill an entire page. Each item must be carefully considered, then resolved. Nathan and Emma posted their marriage certificate photo on social media, publicly announcing today they got married. Immediately received countless blessings. "Ashley, congratulations newlyweds. I already ordered the cake, will deliver to private room. Come early tonight. Crystal, so happy for you. Bring it for us to see. Must have taken beautiful photos." Ha ha ha, agreed. Happiness, happiness, happiness. Must stay together well, don't separate. When wedding remember tell me. Lily. Wishing the lovebirds happiness. Like birds with joined wings. May you meet with fate. Together in warmth. Blake. Congratulations newlyweds. Happy birthday. Today truly double happiness at the door. Tonight drink more. No drunk no return. Lucas. Oh my god. You two so fast. Already got the certificate? No way, I also need to discuss with my wife. Jessica. When's the wedding? Looking forward to drinking your celebration wine. Oh right, I must be bridesmaid. Kevin. So awesome. Brother Nathan, truly a real man. Must learn from you. Chapter 365. Sooner or later it's you, President Nathan. Nathan and Emma went out playing together all day, relaxing comfortably once. Also because just got marriage certificate. They were especially happy. Evening arranged dinner with friends. Ashley and everyone arrived first. Already ordered cake. Just waiting for main characters to appear. When Nathan and Emma arrived at restaurant entrance, Nathan suddenly received a call. Nathan stood frozen looking at phone. Discovered it was his father calling. Recently, Mr. Nathan had been contacting him more frequently. Occasionally sending messages, asking about his situation. You go in first. I'll stay outside to answer Dad's call. Nathan looked at Emma, telling her once. Because he didn't know what his father wanted. If talking long wouldn't be good. Making Emma wait outside here. Okay. Emma nodded agreeing. Then went into restaurant first. Leaving Nathan alone outside, he answered the phone. Opening mouth saying hello. Dad? Happy birthday son. He thought Dad forgot. Nathan was slightly stunned. Didn't expect his busy father with no free time. Still remembered his birthday. Really was rare indeed. His mother, Vivian, always remembered clearly. On his birthday. Would send him big red envelope. Happy birthday. While his father, Mr. Nathan, then rarely did so. Though he didn't mind. Since knowing his father was Balance's chairman, he no longer felt neglected. His father being so capable, being busy was normal. Moreover, relationship between father and son quite good. What's there to be unsatisfied about? Today suddenly calling to wish birthday. Really made him bit surprised. Son's birthday, how could Dad forget? Just before too busy so no time. It's fine, I understand. Nathan didn't expect his father to explain another sentence. That made him feel more confused. Like his father had become someone else. Dad, if you have something just say directly. My friend's still waiting for dinner. Oh right, today we went to register marriage. Has mom told you yet? Your mom told me. Got marriage certificate already, good. Consider fulfilling you two's wish. That's right. Now registered marriage already. So I think can we prepare wedding now? What does Dad think? Nathan probed asking. He wanted to hear his father's opinion. See if he agrees to let him marry now. That matter you discuss with your mom. What Dad wants to tell you is, you're almost done studying at Eastern University, right? Dad thinks that's enough. Studying hard 3 years. Definitely harvested a lot. Nathan unconsciously sat up straight, as if confidence rising in his heart. He indeed had this confidence. For him and Emma, such serious learning environment and intensity. 3 years of learning. More than others learning 7-8 years. Moreover, all courses were special programs. Not something ordinary people could learn. Completely a shortcut. Only teaching what's truly necessary. If so then, prepare to intern at Balance. Nathan's eyes widened. Really stunned. Didn't expect. His father called to say this. Telling him to intern at Balance. Indeed advantage when chairman is your father. Just one word and he can enter Balance. While others exhaust themselves, still hard to get in. As for him, probably no different from going home. Okay, I know. I'll inform Professor Han. Work well at Balance. Dad gives you 3 years trial period. 3 years later if you satisfy Dad. Dad will give you CEO position. Yes sir. Hearing these words, Nathan's blood boiled. Others must struggle how many years? Just to reach small management position. Some people, whole life only stop at department head, while he only needs 3 years. 3 years effort can become CEO. There's one more thing you should know. You can choose a secretary. Already have someone in mind, right? Yes. Nathan answered without hesitation. In his heart long had an unchanging choice. Actually besides him, everyone around also knew clearly. That was Ashley. This choice was something everyone knew. Completely no need to guess. Tonight Dad won't disturb. Tomorrow call Dad again. Yes. Nathan ended call with Mr. Nathan. Then he entered restaurant. Nathan found the reserved private room. Pushed door open. Pop. Immediately, party popper sound rang out. Glittering paper strips fell down, falling all over floor and on his shoulders. Happy birthday. At same time, in private room rang warm birthday wishes. Nathan looked at friends in room. Mouth corner showing bright smile. Haha great. Thank you everyone. This year's birthday still have you all here. Really great. Sorry. I came late. Right then. Outside door came hurried footsteps. Door pushed open. Person entering was Jasmine. Everyone turned to look. Saw she had changed to regular clothes. But gothic makeup still on face. You just came from work? Makeup haven't had time to remove. Emma glanced once. Smiling asked. So embarrassing. After finishing work I came immediately. Consider it fast already. Jasmine finished speaking then turned looking at Nathan. Smiling bowed once. Happy birthday President Nathan. Nathan helplessly laughed. Calling me President Nathan again. I already said. Your boss is my dad. In past 2 years. Also happened something quite important. Modeling company where Jasmine worked was acquired by Balance. In other words, Jasmine also considered Balance employee now. Sooner or later it's your turn, President Nathan. Flattering future boss? Haha. Jasmine covered mouth laughing few times, making everyone in room laugh along. Emma spoke, calling 2 people. Sit down. Crystal tilted head looking at Emma. Eyes full of expectation looking at her. Asked, can I see you two's marriage certificate? Did you bring it? Of course. Emma didn't refuse. Then took marriage certificate from bag. Gave Crystal to see. Crystal took it, opened to look once. Eyes brightened up. Exclaimed in surprise, wow. Really beautiful photos. Chapter 366. Since I'm your cousin, help me out. Everyone else also immediately crowded close, looking at their marriage certificate, as if looking at something very strange. Eyes full of curiosity. After looking, everyone exclaimed in admiration. After all, friends around registering marriage. Indeed was something new. Wow, this thing really good. Though I probably won't have it in my life. Ashley sighed once, then casually continued. Everyone simultaneously turned looking at Ashley, blinking few times. Expression looking bit unusual. What's wrong? Nathan asked with interest. You want to get married? Impossible, I have no interest. Ashley immediately replied without hesitation. Her firm viewpoint same as before. Never change. HMPH. Everyone in unison. Showing disappointment. Thought Ashley wanted to get married. That would truly be rare. Everyone sat down, began eating. Happy chatting atmosphere spread. Long time hadn't relaxed together like this. Especially today, Nathan's birthday. Also day Nathan and Emma registered marriage. Double happiness made them more excited. 2 unconsciously drank few more bottles. Time gradually passed, sky very late. Suddenly Crystal spoke one sentence. About to go intern, right? This one sentence immediately made room atmosphere extremely quiet. Crystal seemed realize she misspoke. Hurriedly lowered head full of embarrassment. They really about to go intern? Meaning about to leave school. Days can gather complete like this won't be many. Also their internship bit special. Nathan and Emma. Ashley and Crystal. 4 of them thinking lot in hearts. Among them only these 4 internship most special. Blake originally competed for Nathan's secretary position. But finally still wanted enter Balance. His internship arranged by father. Put him starting from Balance's base. Step by step interning upward. Lily about to graduate. Already interning at another company long time. Jasmine needless to say. She working long time already. Currently employee under Balance. Just waiting to graduate. So only 4 of them. Situation more complicated. Nathan definitely going Balance intern. Seems also wants bring Ashley along. As for Emma. Actually recently called Vivian. Asked when go intern. To Boston, enter Providence intern. Even 2 discussed Crystal's matter. Vivian's meaning was, ask how relationship between Emma and Crystal. If possible let her come Providence. Follow Emma. Be her secretary. But Emma thought of Crystal's identity and background. After all her father is Harrison. So kept opinion, didn't say. Behind this matter probably very complicated. She didn't dare decide arbitrarily. So now Crystal also very confused. Recently her father called her. Talked about this matter. In heart only thinking go Boston, enter Providence. Be beside Emma. So what Harrison said, she didn't pay attention. Considered unimportant. However now, don't know if can go. Emma's side didn't say anything to her. She also can't directly find Chairman Vivian. That evening's banquet ended here. Everyone preparing to leave. Already very late. Wait until everyone went outside. Nathan supported by Emma got up. Raised head looking at Ashley walking ahead. But Nathan softly coughed once. Ashley immediately stopped. Turned head glancing at Nathan once. Hand tapping table lightly. Ashley seemed immediately understand something. Standing still watching others leave. She didn't follow. Wait until seeing everyone off. Ashley looked toward Nathan. Asked what's the matter. Emma standing beside Nathan. She seemed to know what Nathan wanted to say to Ashley. Because before two also discussed this issue. Sit. Nathan pointed at chair. Signaling Ashley sit down to talk. Three sat down together. Initially Ashley still smiling. But seeing Nathan's serious expression, she also put away smile. Also sat up straighter. Crossed legs also put down. Have you decided where to intern? Found place yet? Nathan's words just finished. Ashley immediately raised eyebrow, showing slightly surprised expression. Finally understood what Nathan wanted to say to her. Not yet, actually I also want intern at Balance. But seems must test into Balance building first. If not from Balance building out. Seems can't enter Balance. How about, since I'm your cousin, help me out? Hee hee. Ashley's last sentence carried joking meaning. Also winked once. Tone both like joking, also like probing. She speaking so was very cautious. After all from beginning. She also aimed straight at Nathan's secretary position. Though called genius since young. Talented in everything. But world doesn't lack geniuses. Stepping into society. Actually no longer related to school. No matter how capable also useless. Important is connections. And this connection is Nathan. If she can get this job, then really accomplished something many other geniuses can't do. Reaching extremely high position. Secretary to CEO. Starting point already. Height most people can't reach in lifetime. She really needs it. Everything she learned, all aimed at that position, completely belongs to specialized training path. If can't get that position, then what she learned not much value. Though often hear Crystal say, this position definitely belongs to her. But she still didn't have enough confidence. She understood Nathan, no matter how good relationship between them. On this matter he won't be casual. If really not capable enough, then Nathan absolutely won't for personal feelings. Use her. Nathan silent for dozens of seconds. Emma also tensed up accordingly. Turned head looking at Nathan's face. She held his hand tightly. There's a position want you to try. Don't know if you're interested. Okay. Ashley's eyes brightened. Heart extremely excited, but outside didn't show. Also didn't immediately reply, but paused few seconds. Mouth corner slightly lifted, softly smiled saying I'll listen to you. Chapter 367 If that day we hadn't met, what would it be like? You definitely know clearly right. Don't pretend anymore with your intelligence. Understanding this easy as turning hand. Nathan laughed softly. Squinting, one glance saw through Ashley. He recognized Ashley just pretending. Actually heart already very clear. Ashley scratched head embarrassedly. Laughing said seeing through then don't expose. This kind of thing how dare I say directly. What's there not to dare? Your ability. Your thinking. This position no one more suitable than you. Unless I'm crazy then won't use you. From beginning, after knowing this matter. Nathan's mind immediately thought of Ashley. Never appeared second name. He understood Ashley too well. This job besides her no one else. Temporarily he also never met anyone more suitable. Also no one more outstanding. Emma also nodded beside, very agreeing with Nathan's thinking. Honestly speaking, if Nathan didn't use Ashley, would also bring her to Providence. Not using SSR level secretary like this truly waste of heaven's gift. Haha, don't say that. Isn't that praising me? But if you really willing use me, I definitely will work hard, President Nathan. You also playing this. Really speechless. Nathan holding forehead, helplessly shaking head. Heart pressure piling up. Everyone thinks later, he definitely will inherit Balance. But he himself hasn't entered Balance intern. Haven't passed assessment period. If don't do well, then his father also won't hand Balance to him. Ashley seemed see through Nathan's thoughts. She patted his shoulder gently. Softly said relax. I'll wholeheartedly help you. You forgot my support ability? When I help you, when have we failed? Nathan raised head, smiled bit. Said, praising yourself again? Not really, haha. Three chatted while more. Then left together. Nathan planned. Tomorrow call his father. Then talk details about this issue. After all, if he decides let him work at Balance. Tomorrow he can start immediately. Ashley first to leave, leaving private space for Nathan and Emma. They just finished marriage registration. Still need time, enjoy sweet moments. Nathan and Emma walking slowly. Emma holding Nathan's arm, leaning close to his body. In her mind thinking many things. But all happy thoughts. Remembering few years ago, when in high school. She and Nathan just normal classmates. Even past 2 years, talked less than 10 sentences. 2 almost nothing in common. Nathan then no special impression. While she was class president loved by friends. 2 completely different people. Then definitely no one thought she and Nathan would have relationship like now. But that night, when met, everything changed. Fate made their futures bound together. Tight and inseparable. From 2 people never had any connection. Now they married, became closest people. Emma sighed, fate truly miraculous. Have you ever thought, if that night we hadn't met, then how would things be now? Emma suddenly spoke, asking, making Nathan slightly stunned. He really never thought about this. Why wouldn't meet? Every day I walk that road. Nathan mumbled, but then suddenly thought again, maybe not like that. That day, when he met Emma was midnight. Should have been home long ago. How could meet Emma? Reason was Ashley pulled him to internet cafe play games. That day was last time he agreed, confessed to her. After failing, Ashley made him play games to soothe. Then he didn't understand. But now he realized. Actually, Ashley just didn't know how comfort him. So called him go internet cafe. Thought playing games would be better. And indeed after playing games, he felt better. And more importantly, on way home, he met Emma. So can say, Ashley helped him meet Emma. Thinking back, he felt owed Ashley a lot. Marrying such wonderful wife. Thank Ashley very much. Emma raised head looking at sky. Gently said, think about it. If that night hadn't met you, maybe I wouldn't go to school anymore. I might find job with room and board to get by. If couldn't bear it, probably I would. Emma saying to hear, suddenly hugged tightly in Nathan's arms. Cutting off her words. What are you saying? Don't think anymore, there's no if. Now is the best result. Emma slightly stunned. Then her lips showed happy smile. She raised arms hugging Nathan. Gently replied, yes, I know, I love you. I love you too. 2 continued walking while then returned. After that, they had a sweet and passionate night. Next morning, Nathan woke up, preparing listen to his father. Today we'll call him. Phone rang few times then connected. Hello. Dad, I listened to you, calling you. What do you want to tell me? Are you ready? Ready to intern? If ready, come today. Nathan's eyes widened, stunned for a while. Didn't expect he's about to go balance already. He knew he'd have to intern soon. Just didn't expect this day came so fast. Okay, I'll go today. I directly go find you? You can tour first. I'll have someone receive you. After finishing work I'll meet you. Yes, I understand. Nathan hung up. Then told Emma about this. Emma also very surprised. But still supported Nathan going today. After all, sooner or later he must take this step. Better go early bit to familiarize gradually. Then let me prepare some things. Do you need wear more formal clothes? Nathan looked at himself in mirror. Though quite neat, but if going to balance, he thought should dress more formally. Clothes he wearing seemed not very suitable. It's fine, I already prepared. Emma smiled, walked toward wardrobe, opened and took out outfit. It was a suit. Looked like, was tailored specifically for Nathan. With broad shoulders. Chapter 368. Nathan very surprised, asked again. What did you ask? Honey, when did you buy this outfit? Few months ago. I already bought for you. Knew definitely would have this day. Being your wife. Should help you handle these small matters. Nathan's mouth curved smiling. Looking at Emma with eyes full of love. He originally rarely paid attention to these small things. Things like these, Emma every time handled very well. He didn't need worry about anything. Okay, try it on. Definitely fits. I had it custom made for you. Emma understood Nathan's build well. So he didn't need go tailor himself. Nathan tried it on. Perfect fit. Not too big, not too small. You're really handsome. Most handsome. Emma looking at Nathan in suit. Her eyes brightened, while helping him adjust, while saying, "Wow." Nathan kissed Emma's lips lightly. Two looked at each other smiling, feeling in their hearts like newlyweds. Indeed, feeling of newlyweds. Sweet and happy. Nathan looked at this room. Though lived here for a while, but he still felt missing something. This isn't honeymoon suite. Room at balance for them. Can only call dormitory. Decided. First must make money, buy big house. Why, we can live anywhere. Emma bit surprised. Don't understand why Nathan said this. After all, she thought where live not important. Whether house big or small. As long as with Nathan. That's home. Warmest home. I want to have a house. Belonging to us, okay? Nathan hugging Emma, gently saying in her ear. Emma also hugged Nathan's waist. Gently replied, "Yes, I know. Honey, I love you too." Two hugged while more. Nathan then prepared go out. When Nathan went out, Emma started cleaning room, folding blankets, sweeping, mopping, washing Nathan's clothes. She also calculating in mind whether should actively contact mom. She didn't know if mom busy lately. If calling mom, would it disturb mom's work? So she gave up that idea. Not yet, time needs her. She should still study hard. So one day, when mom needs, she can be well prepared. Nathan left school. He knew where balance was, but actually still bit hesitant. He didn't know what to do when getting there. What to say, where to go. Balance. That place big as 2 residential areas combined. Has many buildings. Has many streets. He definitely would get lost. But Nathan still determined. After all, he's chairman's son. Nothing to fear. If he's still afraid, then really too weak. Nathan took taxi to Balance. This was his first time to Balance. First time approaching this place. Before getting out, he already saw a vast campus. Through car window. Clear sign at gate. 3 words clearly written, Balance District. Looking from outside. Inside like residential area. Also like commercial district. Could see quite many people. Before coming here, Nathan also researched a bit. Balance divided into 2 areas. Commercial area and office area. Nathan was at commercial area. Everyone could enter. Could go in, walk around and shop. Like tourist spot. While office area where Balance employees work. There. Without company card. Outsiders not allowed in. Nathan entered commercial area. Felt everything here very novel. Looked around once. But he didn't have much time to wander. So, he directly went to office area. At office area gate. Guards standing watch. Gate also had face scanning device to enter. Everyone must go through this process to enter. Nathan standing at gate. Bit don't know what to do. Should I call dad? Didn't he say someone would receive me? At this time, indeed someone walked out. Seemed to be a man. When he reached gate, security guards even bowed greeting him. Man walked outside. Then walked straight toward Nathan. When man came before Nathan, Nathan tried asking once. Nathan stunned for a while. Then nodded replying. Yes. That's right, sir, you are. I'm person your father sent to receive you. I'm Harrison. Nathan immediately eyes wide. Face full of surprise. Expression bit panicked. Harrison, isn't he? This man is Crystal's father. Balance's vice president, Harrison? Impossible. His father sent vice president to receive him. And it's Harrison. What does this mean? Harrison looking at Nathan's expression. Laughed lightly. Gently said. You probably know me. I really thank you for helping my disobedient daughter. Ah, no. Crystal and I are good friends. Nothing about helping. Nathan hurriedly waved hands, replying to Harrison, thank you. Come, I'll take you inside. Then he turned back. Nathan seeing this hurriedly followed. Security guards at door didn't dare delay. In hearts don't understand who Nathan is. Why vice president personally came out to receive like this. But they also didn't dare guess. So they just silently opened door. Let both people in. Nathan following behind Harrison, not daring to speak. Looking at man before him. In heart bit confused. Why would he do things that could harm Balance? Could it be vice president position still not satisfying enough? He already sitting in position. Many people can't reach. What more does he want? Have you been here before? Hearing sudden question from Harrison. Nathan stunned for a while, then shook head saying, "No, this is my first time here." Don't worry. I won't follow you forever. Don't want make you feel uncomfortable. I have work to do later. Inside I'll find someone to guide you." Harrison nodded. These words made Nathan feel relieved. If really let Harrison guide him tour balance, maybe first day here, everyone would only notice him. Who lets Vice President guide tour? Okay, thank you, Vice President Harrison. Nathan replied. They entered office building. All people. Seeing Harrison all greeted. Almost. No one didn't recognize Harrison. And Harrison also smiled replying to each person. This made Nathan also notice. Harrison seemed to have very good relationship with subordinate employees. Originally at Balance, some people might whole life not meet Harrison. This place so big. Some people go outside don't recognize colleagues. Though Harrison is vice president, also can't have everyone recognize him. But this really strange. Everyone looking at Harrison from behind. Looking at Nathan with strange eyes. Some people even whispering, speaking quietly to each other. They guessing Nathan's identity. Why Harrison bringing Nathan along? Nathan following Harrison. Observing Balance's interior. In his heart only one word to describe current feeling. That's amazement. Indeed, if not going inside, can't imagine. First time here, really very surprising. This place like new technology world. Everything extremely modern and advanced. Not seeing one speck of dust. Everything clean, spotless. Especially the air, gently wafting fragrance. Smelling very comfortable. Giving people relaxed, refreshed feeling. After that, Harrison led Nathan to a department. Nathan raised head looking once. Saw logistics department ahead. Harrison knocked on door. Coughed lightly once. Employees working inside. Hearing sound then raised heads. Seeing Harrison, they immediately stood up. In unison greeted. Vice President. Everyone startled. Why Vice President came here directly? In this situation. Definitely serious problem in department. They stood silent for a while. Not daring breathe heavily. Afraid Harrison's eyes would stop on someone. Bring someone out. I'll arrange work. Harrison looked toward one person. That person was team leader. Signaling him arrange work. Team leader stunned bit. Immediately nodded saying, okay. Then turned head glancing over. Looking at employees in his team. Pointing at a girl among them. Little Lily, you go. That girl was a girl. Looking only about 25, 26 years old. Very young and also very beautiful. She nodded. Somewhat worriedly replied, yes. After that, she stepped out from her workstation. Walked to face Harrison. Hello Vice President. Hello, please take him on a tour. Go through the departments a bit. The girl was stunned for a moment. Only now did she realize. Behind Harrison there was another person. This young man looked very young. Seemed even younger than her. So tall. Strong physique. Also quite handsome. Who is he? Why was he brought here by the vice president? Could he be an important client? But even if an important client, the vice president wouldn't bring them here, right? Moreover, looking at his age doesn't seem like a major client. Although many questions in her heart. But she didn't dare ask anything. Could only nod and reply. Yes. Harrison turned back to look at Nathan. Said, then I'll go first. If anything just contact me. Thank you sir, Vice President. Harrison patted Nathan's shoulder. Just call me Uncle Harrison. Thank you Uncle Harrison. Nathan smiled awkwardly. Because he saw that girl. Showing a very surprised expression. Isn't talking like this in front of others really inappropriate? Initially people already suspected his identity. Now saying words that cause misunderstanding. Isn't this deliberately making people think he went through the back door? Harrison then left, leaving Nathan alone, standing in front of the girl. Hello. Nathan proactively greeted her. The girl just realized. She slightly bowed in reply. Hello. No need to be formal. My name is Nathan. I'm an intern coming here to intern. Please help me. The intern girl immediately showed a doubtful expression. 1,000 questions flew through her heart. These words really made it hard for people to believe. What, an intern brought by the vice president? Definitely went through the back door. The vice president so friendly like this. Doesn't the company strictly prohibit backdoor entries? So why so blatant now? Hello. I'm Lily. Just call me Little Lily. Can't I call you Sister Lily? Just call me Little Nathan. Nathan and Lily were very polite to each other. Lily suspected Nathan's identity was something complicated, so didn't dare look down on him, while Nathan really just wanted to be more modest. After that, Lily led Nathan away from here, taking him on a tour. I heard you're an intern. Which department will you intern at? Could it be our logistics department? I don't know yet. Nathan really didn't know where he would intern. What he learned seemed unrelated. Definitely not working on games or anything. About that area he only studied a part. Just basic understanding. But if asked to do that work, probably wouldn't work. He studied management. Not knowing made Lily even more curious. She really wanted to know. Suspected what exactly Nathan's job was. Definitely not just a simple intern. By the way, which school are you from? Probably haven't graduated yet, right? That's right, I haven't graduated. I study at Eastern University. Is that so? I also graduated from there. Didn't expect we're alumni. So then you're my senior. Nathan nodded and chatted with Lily comfortably sentence by sentence. The feeling really became much more relaxed. Originally as an intern he should be nervous. But why does her expression seem more nervous? This is the HR department. When you officially come to work here, come here to register. The HR department feels very serious. Nathan looked inside once. Inside unusually quiet. Only heard keyboard typing sounds. People inside exchanging whispered in each other's ears. That's right, the HR department head is a bit scary. Haha, right. If you intern at HR, don't tell anyone. Lily whispered to Nathan. Nathan couldn't help laughing, thinking in his heart, this person is quite interesting. So, the supervision department is also a serious place. Nathan continued. This morning I came here because my father told me to come. Nathan just looked to the side before he could see clearly the people in the supervision department. Suddenly a voice rang out ahead. What are you doing? Nathan and Lily, startled, immediately stopped, looking ahead. Just saw a man standing there, looking also very young, about 30-something, wearing glasses, serious face. The tone just now also made people feel scared. Now he crossed his arms, body standing straight, staring at the two people in front, frowning. Lily, seeing the man in front, immediately bowed, greeting. Hello, Director Wilson. I'm an employee from Logistics Department 3. What's logistics doing here? Isn't it work time now? The man named Wilson stared at Lily. Then he turned to look at Nathan. Asked, which department are you from? Also logistics? Where's your employee card? Nathan was questioned continuously by Director Wilson. Really wanted to answer immediately. Feeling like when he was in middle school, caught by homeroom teacher when skipping class. Director Wilson. This is a new intern. Vice President Harrison brought him. He asked me to take him on a tour. Director Wilson, hearing this name, his face immediately darkened, eyebrows furrowed, eyes also immediately became sharp. Those eyes like an eagle's. Made Nathan feel very surprised. You're someone Vice President Harrison protects? Director Wilson stepped forward, staring at Nathan. Asked quietly, eyes sharp as knives, as if wanting to see through Nathan. Not allowing him to lie at all. Nathan shook his head, denying that he originally had no relationship with Vice President Harrison. Moreover, according to his father's words, he should be someone opposing Vice President Harrison. Then why did Vice President Harrison bring you here? Director Wilson continued advancing, pressing with questions. Nathan startled, not knowing how to answer. He thought, should he tell the truth? Only now did he remember. A few years ago, when helping Jasmine, seemed to have heard about Vice President Harrison newly appointed as Supervision Department Director. His father also told him, probably this person, thanks to him, could completely eliminate the parasites in the company. Looking back now, he really has capability. I'm Nathan. Nathan wanted to speak up, but looked at Lily beside. He thought, this issue better fewer people know. News in company spreads very fast. If one person knows, will quickly spread to 10 people, 10 to 100. Then he'll become center of attention. People will gossip more, affecting his work. Nathan stepped forward, speaking quietly. Director Wilson, can I speak privately with you? Director Wilson stunned for a moment, not understanding what Nathan meant, why wanting to speak privately with him. But he wasn't afraid. Today, he definitely must clarify Nathan's identity. As supervision department director, he must clarify everyone in the company. Can't leave loopholes. Both walked a few more steps. Lily stood alone, stunned, not understanding what Nathan wanted to say. Why avoiding her? Nathan looked around, quietly said, Hey, I'm the chairman's son. Today my father called me here to tour. I plan to intern here. Ah, listen. Director Wilson frowned slightly. On his serious face, surprise appeared. Yeah, right, my father asked Vice President Harrison to receive me. But I don't know what his intention is. But you probably understand. I'm also investigating Vice President Harrison. Nathan spoke so quietly, almost inaudible. Afraid others would hear. Hearing Nathan say this, Director Wilson also trusted Nathan's identity. Definitely no one could say this sentence if not an insider. Didn't expect you're the chairman's son. Vice President Harrison is the one who banned the company from backdoor hiring. Even if Vice President not allowed. But you're the chairman's son. The rules were all set by your father. Not to mention you entering through back door. Even entering front door, no one dares stop you. Right? The chairman also told you to investigate Vice President Harrison? Director Wilson's tone lightened. No longer scary like before. Looking at Nathan also no longer with sharp eyes. That's right. Because to me, the company is like my home. If something harms my home, I definitely want to solve it. I know you're a good leader. My father entrusting this to you definitely trusts your capability and character. Director Wilson nodded, gently said, I'm very grateful for the chairman's trust. And I won't disappoint him. I'll definitely grasp evidence about Vice President Harrison harming the company. Won't let him destroy the company. So we're on the same front. My name is Nathan. So what's your name? Nathan extended his hand looking toward Director Wilson asking. I'm Wilson. Didn't expect the chairman's son already this grown. Hope you understand my actions just now. All for work. Director Wilson extended his hand shaking Nathan's. His mouth corner also finally showed a light smile. No problem, no problem. This is what should be done. I'm very grateful for your contribution to the company. The company will develop better thanks to leaders like you. Really hope others can also be like you. Meticulous to every detail. Nathan also smiled, looking at Director Wilson. Two people thus built a relationship. Then two returned before Lily. Wilson said, Come in then. I'll take you touring the supervision department. Lily slightly surprised. Director Wilson's attitude clearly changed from before. What did Nathan say to him? Two people so close like that. Seemed even shook hands for a while. Can even enter supervision department? Normally. If no legitimate business. Can't randomly enter supervision department. Inside contains lots of important information and documents. Must be strictly controlled. Can't fall into hands of those with bad intentions. All right. Then trouble Director Wilson to lead the way. Nathan nodded. Respectfully said. Then Wilson led Nathan and Lily into supervision department. Nathan saw atmosphere here more serious than HR department. Everyone working attentively. He also understood. After all, with such experience. Subordinates definitely also strictly managed. This place very disciplined. Nathan nodded. Whispering to Wilson. Wilson nodded. Turned looking at Nathan. Asked. How about it? You probably want to intern here, right? If you want, I can ask permission from chairman. Think carefully. Nathan nodded. My mother doesn't let me hire female secretary. And this is the marketing department. Lily continued taking Nathan touring many places. Also let Nathan basically understand company structure. Nearly 2 hours passed. And Nathan still hadn't seen half the company. Nathan started feeling a bit tired. He looked at Lily, also saw she seemed tired, but didn't dare say anything. When Nathan was passing a corner, suddenly, Nathan's phone in pocket vibrated. A call coming. Nathan hurriedly took out phone. Saw it was call from father. Hello, Dad. Nathan stopped to answer phone. Lily also stopped. Turned back looking at Nathan. Come meet me. Not busy now. Yeah, got it. Come try the office. Nathan hung up, looking at Lily. Hey, Sister Lily. I have something to go first. Thank you for showing me around. Thank you very much. You have to go already? Going to meet Vice President Harrison? Lily, slightly surprised, asked. After all, she was assigned task by Vice President Harrison. She didn't dare end work arbitrarily. If Nathan leaves on his own, Vice President Harrison comes to blame, then what? What would she do? Nathan stunned for a second, then nodded. That's right. Vice President Harrison has something to tell me. So I'll go first. You go back to work. All right, I understand. Lily nodded. After Nathan left, he started going to his father's office. Just now Lily already introduced Nathan. Which floors the elevator can reach. One elevator can go straight to chairman's office. Just that elevator normal people can't enter. Inside has guard. Only those with appointments or guests invited by leadership can go up. Nathan pressed that elevator button. Elevator door opened. A man standing inside. When seeing Nathan, he asked in low voice. Hello, are you Mr. Nathan? Yes, that's right. All right, please come in. The man pressed fingerprint, then pressed button to highest floor. Elevator slowly moved. After a while reached highest floor. Elevator door opened. Man bowed, extending hand inviting. All right, thank you. Nathan stepped out of elevator. Following directions to CEO office. Gently knocked on door. Listening to father's voice from inside. Nathan opened door and entered. Just saw in spacious, luxurious office. Chairman Nathan sitting on sofa, making tea. What attracted Nathan's attention was the huge screen for playing games in office. Dad, you're here, Sit down. Mr. Nathan pointed at sofa opposite. Nathan walked over. Slowly sat down. Then also wasn't formal. Directly took teacup Mr. Nathan was about to pour. Drank a sip. Morning meeting Harrison, you were startled, right? Mr. Nathan laughed lightly. Asked casually. Yeah, really startled. Why did Dad have him come receive me? You know, when entering here, how many people looked at me with strange eyes? Give him some wrong feeling. Let him temporarily relax guard toward you. But if I called you in without telling him, then he'd definitely be on guard. How do you feel? Do you have confidence taking work here? Mr. Nathan leaned back in chair. Crossing legs, smiling asked. You want to hear the truth? The truth is not confident, right? Definitely no one has confidence in this. Nathan shook head. He felt he was already very confident. If someone else, actually facing task like this, definitely couldn't bear it. So you'll intern first 3 years. By then, Dad will evaluate your work performance. If not good, then don't blame Dad. This place isn't simple enterprise. Just one small mistake. You know how many people will lose jobs? How many families will be broken? Mr. Nathan knocked on table. Said seriously. About this point, Nathan also understood well. As leader, he holds survival of how many people in his hands. How many families' futures. One wrong decision could harm many people, so must be more careful. Psychology must be very stable. Meeting matters, can't panic. Must think of big picture. I know, also. Which department will I intern at? Nathan nodded. He didn't plan to give up. If now having thoughts of retreating, then all effort over time would be wasted. Later also can't do anything big. He still wants to earn money, buy a big house himself. Move in living with Emma in their house. He doesn't want to receive any money. What he needs family already gave enough. Being given this opportunity already more than enough. The rest he must work hard himself. Earn money to take care himself. Of course interning here. The work you must handle. Also same as work Dad must do. Mr. Nathan patted table. Looking at Nathan saying, oh, is that so? Nathan's mouth corner slightly twitched. He thought he would intern at some department. Finally realized he would intern at CEO office. But thinking again, that's right. He only has 3 years. If want to take over company after 3 years, then can only from first day. Start learning at CEO office. Oh right, where's your secretary? Best to intern with you. Same frequency will save many things. Can work together. To be able. Learn with Dad's secretary. Dad definitely already guessed who he'll choose. Nathan looked at Mr. Nathan. Gently said. Mr. Nathan smiled slightly, nodded saying, then you tell Ashley. If she agrees, allow her come with you tomorrow. Got it, then today I'll do paperwork to start work. He is little Wilson. Mr. Nathan turned toward office door. Called out once. Nathan looked that way. Saw a man pushing door entering. Looking about 30 years old. Hurriedly walked before 2 people. Hello CEO, Mr. Nathan. Nathan said, this is my son. He'll go do paperwork to start work. Nathan hurriedly stood up, shaking the man's hand. Hello, I'm Nathan. Please guide me. The man smiled, nodded. Hello, no problem. I'm Wilson, secretary to CEO Nathan. Secretary? Nathan stunned, looking Wilson up and down. After releasing hands, slightly bowed, asking quietly by Mr. Nathan's ear. Male secretary? Your mother doesn't let me hire female secretary. Chapter 372. No boyfriend, yet already pregnant. Then under Wilson's guidance, Nathan completed work procedures. Person helping Nathan with paperwork was HR department head. Nathan's position also made HR department people very surprised. Position of CEO assistant, much higher than their department head position. After completing enrollment procedures, Nathan prepared to leave. He planned to return, find Ashley to say something. See if she's prepared to come with him tomorrow. At this time at home, Emma just finished cleaning room. Sitting resting on sofa for a while. She's still quite worried for Nathan. First time going to such big company. Would he be too nervous? Emma opened phone. Opened an app. It was her menstrual cycle tracking app. Why hasn't it come yet? Emma rubbed her belly, mumbling it's late already. Almost a month now. Though was late before, but due to fatigue or staying up late a bit. Late about half month. But now almost a month already. Can't ignore anymore. Something's wrong. When was that day? Emma stood up, searching for something in room. Rummaging through closet. Finally in drawer corner. She took out a box. It was pregnancy test. Emma stared at pregnancy test box. Bit her lip, then opened it and went into bathroom. After using, she put pregnancy test on sink. Waiting for result to show. This was box she bought last time. When late half month. Used one, saw no problem. 1-2 days later returned to normal. Don't know how this time. Would it be like last time? Caused by fatigue or staying up late? If not then. She and Nathan been together so long. And still no problem. Suddenly knock on door. Emma thought Nathan returned. So hurriedly went to open door. When opening door, she didn't see Nathan. But Ashley. Ashley standing at door. Lollipop in mouth. Looking inside once. Asked, where's Nathan? Why only you at home? First day after marriage registration. And already left wife home alone? He was called by his father to company. Emma invited Ashley in. 2 sat down on sofa. Emma also poured water for Ashley. Is that so? Then I came at wrong time. I originally planned to chat with him a bit. About yesterday's matter. Why don't you try calling? Maybe he's not busy now. Emma didn't want to bother Nathan. Afraid he's busy. As long as done with work. Nathan definitely will return immediately. Ashley shook head. Gave Emma a candy. If not, it's fine. Actually, I also have no urgent matter. Since you're home alone bored, I conveniently came to play with you, okay? I also feel quite bored. Whole morning just cleaning. Emma shrugged. She really realized, if without Nathan beside, then she'd be very bored. Just don't know what to do. At this time, Emma suddenly received a call. She looked at screen. Was call from Vivian. Emma was about to stand up, go outside to answer. But Ashley already stood up first. You answer here. It's fine, I'll go to bathroom for a bit. Oh, all right. Ashley went into bathroom. Closed door. She looked in mirror. Arranging her collar. Then threw lollipop stick in trash. But when she bent down, she saw on sink seemed to be something. Ashley stunned. When seeing that thing, her mind suddenly stopped for a bit. She blinked several times. Staring for several seconds. She wasn't stupid. Knew clearly what that was. She could also clearly see result displayed on it. 2 clear lines. Oh my god, this is positive. Ashley eyes wide open. Face full of surprise. Expression overly shocked. She gently picked up pregnancy test. Looked carefully again. Found she didn't see wrong. This was clear result. Positive result means pregnant. Whose is this? No need to think. Definitely not Nathan's. Also not other girls. Then isn't it Emma's? Emma is pregnant. Ashley stood there, staring at herself in mirror. With surprised expression, she originally thought, just old enough. First day registering marriage already too fast. But after registering marriage, next day showing signs of pregnancy. Really too fast. Why they in such hurry? Why so eager to have child like this? Right then, outside door opening sound. Nathan's voice rang out. Honey, I'm back. Ashley hearing Nathan's voice. She immediately opened bathroom door. Then reached out pulling Nathan inside. Nathan hadn't reacted yet. Whole body already pulled into bathroom. Looking at person in front, he exclaimed. Ashley, what are you doing? Nathan blinked. Expression confused. Ashley appearing in their bathroom. Already enough. But why pulling him in here? Hey, did you arrange beforehand? Or coincidence? Ashley frowned staring at Nathan. Asked back what are you saying? What arrangement? What coincidence? Then what are you saying? Nathan hearing didn't understand at all. Completely didn't know what Ashley's saying. Then Ashley held up pregnancy test. Pointing at 2 lines on it. Staring then said you tell me. What is this? This isn't it? Not yours? Ashley angrily. Kicked Nathan's butt. Scolding. Go die. This isn't mine. Not yours? Nathan blinked. Stunned for moment. As if time stopped. Standing silent. Ashley nodded. Pointing at door. Nathan's eyes gradually, from surprise turned to amazement. Expression on face gradually became extremely surprised. Emma is pregnant. Chapter 373, You and the baby, I'll take good care of. What are you doing? Why not careful a bit? You rushing to be dad? Ashley hit Nathan's arm hard. Frowning asked. Nathan now completely stunned. Eyes empty. Expression stiff. His mind now blank. Feeling like crashed. Everything happened too suddenly. He completely couldn't react. Pregnancy matter in his mind. All something unrelated to them now. Not me. Nathan raised both hands. Body slightly trembling. He confusedly said. How could this be? Everything same as before. How could suddenly pregnant like this? Before wasn't there no problem? We've done so many times already. Definitely is. Why you so frequent like that? Nathan surprised. Lowering voice all during safe period. Safe period isn't it okay? Ashley pointed at Nathan's head. Mumbling. If you had some knowledge would know. Safe period isn't absolutely safe. Just you're lucky. Having such result. According to your thinking actually should have result earlier right? What to do then? Now must take her to hospital check. What's wrong with you? Before weren't you very reliable, calm? What now? Oh stop don't talk about me anymore. Because of this matter. Mind already blank. Too panicked. Wait a moment. Let me stabilize. Nathan spun several circles in place. Then took deep breaths several times. Adjusting his emotions. He just now really mind completely chaotic. Thinking too much and completely unprepared psychologically. So quite panicked. Now calmed down, he also thought clearly. All right. Mom, I know, good. At this time both heard Emma's voice. Seemed she finished phone call. Nathan and Ashley both eyes wide. Staring at pregnancy test in hand. Don't know what to do. Especially Nathan. He thinking lot in mind. Later how to face Emma. Should be calm a bit. Or show happy a bit. How to make Emma happy. Currently most important thing. Still must care for Emma's emotions. Later meeting her. Definitely will say comforting words. Let her feel at ease. Now she definitely really needs my comfort. Honey, you're back? I just heard your voice. Emma hung up phone. Stood up, searching by sound direction to go. When she looked toward bathroom, she saw Nathan and Ashley standing there, looking at her dazed. Hey, why you two talking in bathroom? Just calling mom on phone. Emma stunned a bit, seeing two of them standing in bathroom. She couldn't help finding strange. Ashley looked at Nathan, signaling him, meaning telling him speak up. Nathan understood, turned around, walking toward Emma, then hugged her. When Emma still confused, Nathan gently said in her ear, "Don't worry, you and the baby, I'll take good care of." Emma silent, eyes opened wide, mouth agape, blinking several times, on face confused expression. Baby? What baby? Emma mumbled once. Right then, she saw Ashley in front, holding pregnancy test in hand. Ah, Emma stunned. Then somewhat doubtful. Next was surprised scream. That's what I just use. When waiting for result, Ashley came. Then she forgot it was 2 lines. I'm pregnant. Just like that, pregnant? Soon, her head also dizzy. Don't know should be happy or scared. Or confused. She didn't know what to do next. I'll be a mother? My belly has your child. Is this real? Nathan released hands, put hands on her shoulders, looking straight into her eyes. Both had same expression, surprised, worried and vague. Ashley, I. Emma also didn't know what to say. She also didn't know. This is good or bad. To Nathan, what does this mean? Oh stop, you two stop talking. Quickly go to hospital, Ashley reminded. Nathan then suddenly awakened, nodded. Yeah, right. Ashley, let's go to hospital. Nathan pulled Emma's hand, preparing to take her for checkup. Just pregnancy test alone. Also can't be completely certain. Then 3 people left here. Ashley drove them to hospital. On the way, Emma still in confused state. She wasn't unprepared. Since loving Nathan, she imagined this day, carrying Nathan's child, giving birth to their child. That almost became her dream. But she didn't know if Nathan prepared. If Nathan doesn't want this child, what should she do? She would respect Nathan's decision. After all, now Nathan at very important stage. He'll be very busy. Just now Nathan showed her work card. Is CEO assistant, in car. Nathan talked briefly with Ashley. Ashley had no opinion. Today she came find Nathan exactly for this matter. She also hopes soon enter balance area. To decide her big matter. She'll be at ease. Originally, Crystal and Blake. Both her competition opponents. But Crystal changed plans. Blake also gave up. Actually, according to others' words. Even if they participated competition. Finally also couldn't be her opponent. So them giving up was right. Nathan in car trembling, his legs shaking. Both hands unconsciously clenched. Though mouth smiling lightly. But forehead had some sweat. Nathan looked at Ashley, who was driving. Asked, hey, you think should tell others about this? Should tell parents? Ashley looked in rearview mirror. Then replied, friends don't need to tell. Uncle and aunt will have to tell them. Because after all you're busy. Emma also needs you to care for. Then what to do? You should ask their opinion. This matter if not done. Very likely later hard to get pregnant again. I don't need care. I can take care of myself. No need to trouble. Emma replied immediately. Afraid Nathan would feel difficult because of this. Nathan immediately held Emma's hand. Gently said, how could that be? You're the most important person. Emma lowered head, slightly showing a smile. She knew Nathan would say this. He always gentle and thoughtful. But, could she let Nathan take care of her? He should do more important things. Arriving at hospital, Nathan led Emma for checkup. Ashley following, helping them prepare everything. Emma did comprehensive tests. Nathan very careful. Afraid missing something. When all tests done. Already took quite some time. Then, while waiting for results, 3 people went to eat a meal. After eating returned to hospital. Found gynecology specialist for examination. In examination room, Emma sitting there. Both hands clenched tight, pursing lips, while Nathan standing behind. hands gently placed on her shoulders. He also seemed a bit worried. Ashley standing behind, sucking lollipop. Serious expression. Doctor looking at report. Eyebrows slightly furrowed, then said, very clearly already pregnant. Both Nathan and Emma smiled. They seemed afraid, not pregnant. Or afraid emotions just now were useless. Important thing, this is big happy event. Being pregnant, so they happy is normal. But, must remind you, this child didn't come easy. If don't want to keep, then very likely will be very hard to get pregnant again. Doctor pointed at report, said coldly. This sentence made Nathan and Emma's joy pause. They stood stunned, looking at Doctor. Doctor continued looking at test report, pointing at Emma and said, you're very hard to get pregnant. Your ovulation process very little, almost none. Now ovaries not ovulating anymore. Reasons are many. Currently, according to test results, definitely have some physiological conditions. Additionally, definitely related to your mental issues. Mental issues? Nathan hearing seemed very surprised. Hurriedly asked back. Ashley also felt something wrong. She walked to stand behind them. Doctor continued, let's talk one by one. First is physiological conditions. Let me ask. Usually how often do you have relations? Both Nathan and Emma blushed, on their faces showing embarrassment. Then Nathan quietly spoke up. About every 2 or 3 days. The doctor, after hearing, looked at them once, eyes sweeping over. Lips smiled slightly. This made them even more embarrassed. Ashley, though, didn't find anything strange. She stood beside, expression unchanged. Have you used birth control pills before? Nathan and Emma looked at each other. Nodded. Gently replied, yes, we have. At this time, Ashley's expression changed. Turned to Nathan, questioning. Birth control pills for what? Nathan stunned, voice getting smaller. Once drank too much, didn't pay attention. During dangerous period, Ashley again angrily kicked Nathan's butt. Loudly said, what's this about? I don't pay attention is one thing, but making Emma bear the consequences. Besides, didn't you say? Definitely if pregnant would keep it. Why take that stuff? Nathan stepped back, his face full of suffering. Maybe I don't remember clearly. Alcohol isn't good, right? Moreover, it's not my decision. I only knew about it later. Emma continued. I decided to take it myself. Didn't tell Nathan. At that time study pressure was too much. Afraid this would affect studying. The doctor knocked on the table. Asked after taking any reactions? Must have had big side effects. I remember vomiting, diarrhea. Then period lasted very long. About half a month. Finally had to buy hemostatic medicine. Probably that. After that had some sequelae. Blocked fallopian tubes. Difficult ovulation. That's the physiological cause. But main reason is psychological issues. The doctor nodded, looking at 3 people in front. Continued explaining. Stress, anxiety, fatigue, insufficient rest. Those are main causes. Since no genetic problems. So that's the main cause. Stress, anxiety. Nathan eyes wide open. Seemed not understanding. Is this talking about Emma? Emma stressed and anxious? How did I not notice this? Emma then slightly lowered head. 2 fingers fidgeting together. Not daring to look up. Ashley shrugged. With a guy like you. Emma actually just pretending to be strong. She hasn't experienced too much. But has to bear quite a lot. Nathan could understand Emma's feelings very clearly. Back when playing with Nathan. He also once had this feeling. Nathan. Always invisibly bringing anxiety to people around. Is this right? You're always anxious? Nathan knelt down, holding Emma's hands. Gently asked. He really didn't know Emma was like this. He thought Emma was always very happy. Very relaxed. Emma just pursed lips, not daring to say anything. She was already blushing. She never told anyone about these things. Outside always appearing very strong. She didn't want Nathan to notice. Didn't want him worrying about her. He definitely has more important things. No need to worry too much about her. But no matter how strong outside. Also can't hide inner weakness. Nathan really too good. But the better like that, the more she worried. Worried not worthy enough for him. Worried one day will be abandoned. Worried one day Nathan will be taken away. Since knowing about Nathan's bright future, she worried even more. Plus expectations Vivian had for her. That's reason making her worry more. Plus stressful studying. She sacrificed a lot so Nathan could be more comfortable. She's also not Superman. So her body was very tired. She secretly took anti-anxiety medicine. All hidden from Nathan. Nathan didn't know that. As long as Nathan needs her, she would always appear happy and optimistic. So she could do more important things well. Honey, Emma didn't know what she should say. She also didn't know, is this good or bad thing? To Nathan. What does this mean? How about we don't take over any company? Nathan looking at Emma like this was completely shocked. He realized, had he overlooked Emma's feelings? He only saw her appearance. Every day she smiled brightly when looking at him. When beside him, her happiness feeling almost overflowing. Never thought, her heart hiding such anxiety and stress. Though her body looked very healthy. No major illness. How to know she was so tired? Nathan slowly stood up, not knowing what thinking in heart. But guilt rising in heart. He was thinking what kind of husband he was. She worried but he didn't know. Her body actually had very big problems. He still thought she was very healthy and happy. Ashley sighed helplessly, gently said, can't blame you either. After all, who would know? You didn't do it on purpose. Emma hurriedly raised head, seeing Nathan's face full of guilt. She immediately waved hands saying, honey, don't overthink. I'm fine. The doctor continued saying, don't worry, this isn't illness. Keep happy mood, relax. Before she definitely had very good mood. That's why could ovulate normally and conceive. I advise you, don't miss this child. Really must cherish. Because if abort then later very hard to conceive again. Before was because Nathan preparing birthday right? Probably about to do marriage procedures? That time she was very happy. Ashley remembered things before. Then work studying not busy. Nathan and Emma could be together every day. Both very intimate. They also looking forward to wedding day. So Emma really very happy. No big matters. Don't worry because pregnant not only affects fetus, but also affects your mental and physical health later. Remember to pay attention. Nathan also must pay attention to her mood. Otherwise risk of postpartum depression very high. The doctor advised few more sentences. Nathan listened very attentively. Every word remembered in heart. This time he really serious. Initially just thought Emma pregnant. Didn't expect after checking found so many problems. Lucky today checked and discovered. Otherwise he's still oblivious. If Emma got depression, he also wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, no problem. Just need pay attention more. Find ways release emotions. Regular health checkups. When 3 left hospital, Nathan and Emma holding hands walking out. Silent not saying anything. Emma lowered head, gently caressing her belly. Lips smiling. Just thinking about baby in belly. She happy beyond description. That she's so hard to conceive. Really this is best gift heaven gave her. No matter what must cherish well. Hope Nathan also thinks so. Emma raised head looking toward Nathan. Nathan seemed thinking about something. Feeling Emma's eyes looking over. Nathan raised head looking at her once. Then squeezed her hand tighter bit. Wife, I'm sorry. Emma leaning head on Nathan's shoulder. Softly said you don't need apologize. I don't blame you. My husband's such wonderful man. Me worrying bit also normal. What laughing at, and I didn't know either. I'm really terrible. Even wife's condition not good and didn't notice. What nonsense you saying? Emma standing there, raised both hands holding Nathan's face. Looking at him seriously. Saying my husband is the best. Not allowed say yourself like that anymore. Nathan couldn't help being stunned. Dazed looking at Emma's face. Seeing her saying these words so seriously. Immediately felt she's so attractive. Alright, I know, wife. You're also the most wonderful person. Hope you don't worry anymore. Later I'll pay more attention to your emotions. Alright, dear husband. Ashley drove 2 back. At this time already quite late. Ashley decided go back first. Leaving 2 of them discuss privately. See what should do next. Tomorrow's matters let tomorrow handle. Now most important thing. Still see how arrange for Emma. Nathan's side already started working at balance. Things coming to this point. Must consider how arrange work and Emma. Evening. Emma sitting on sofa. Both hands clenched placed on thighs. Looking bit nervous. Pants rolled up, revealing fair legs and small feet. After while, Nathan walked out from bathroom. Carrying basin hot water placed under Emma's feet. Come on. Soaking feet in hot water can help reduce fatigue very well. Very comfortable. After washing, I'll massage for you bit. Today walked quite a lot. Must be tired right. Nathan squatting in front of Emma. Preparing to wash feet for her. Emma really bit embarrassed. Pulled feet back bit. Nathan raised head up, looking at Emma's embarrassed expression. Gently smiled, all right. What's wrong? This isn't first time I wash feet for you. Why acting like I know you're pregnant? So treating you like this. Nathan gently lifted Emma's feet up. Placed gently in water basin. Water temperature just right. This made Nathan remember. Before when his arm broken. Emma also took care of him like this. That time really wrapped in happiness. If only realized earlier, Emma's anxiety would be so much better. I don't think like that. I know my husband always treats me very well. I just afraid those words doctor said will affect your mood. Really I'm fine. You don't worry. Emma mainly still worried. Nathan would feel guilty about something. He's already very good. Also taken care of her very thoughtfully. Doing like this making herself like a greedy woman. Clearly Nathan already very good. She's still stressed anxious. Then really sorry to him. Nathan lowered head. Gently massaging Emma's soles. Not saying a word. As if thinking about something. Emma's heart starting beat faster. Staring at Nathan. Don't know what's wrong with him. Why suddenly not saying anything? About 5 minutes later. Nathan sighed deeply. Raised head looking at Emma with serious expression. Slowly said wife. How about we don't take any company job? Two of us. Find city with higher happiness index. Find stable job then live simple life okay. I thought carefully. What I really want. Still living simple life with you. Like when we were in high school. That time was happiest. Chapter 376. So what do you plan? Let me hear your thoughts. Husband. What are you saying? Emma after hearing. Slightly opened mouth. Face full of surprise. Stunned few seconds before reacting. She looked at Nathan's appearance. Not like joking at all. Seemed very serious. Nathan shook head. Sighed once. Continued saying since we entered university until now. Always studying too intensely. Almost no time to rest. Really very tired already. Your body has problems but I didn't know. Thinking back our high school time really very happy. Going to school together. Studying together. Going home together eating sleeping. Then didn't have big pressure like now. You also definitely didn't have anxiety or insecurity. Nathan today returning from hospital. Has been thinking about this. He started feeling did he lose initial goal. He always thought must work hard. To later take over balance. Have really strong backing. Capability conditions. Temptation of money and power. How many can resist? Nathan also no exception. He really very eager take over balance. Though he treats Emma very well. But indeed didn't pay attention to her emotions. Outside she's so strong. But inside extremely weak. He really not good husband. So he thought carefully again. What exactly does he want? Finally he figured it out. His efforts. Just to bring Emma best life. But he knows you don't need those things. Then why not drop all those things? Together live really simple life. Like that may be better. After Nathan finished speaking. Emma didn't reply immediately. But fell into silence. Atmosphere became extremely quiet. Both silent very long no one speaking. Nathan didn't understand what Emma thinking. Lowered head silently wiping her feet. After while, Emma then spoke. Little mushroom Emma hearing that voice. Immediately raised head looking toward Emma. Waiting for answer from her. You know, today before you came back mom called me. Mom told me prepare go to Boston. This made Nathan unexpected. Didn't expect his mother wanted. Take Emma there so quickly. Is because he already started interning a balance? I already agreed. Moreover, I also want quickly go there. Why? Nathan, bit confused, asked back. If Emma goes to Boston, then they'll have to separate. Eastern and Boston, though not far. But also can't meet every day. We before every day together. Now suddenly have to separate. How can get used to it? Emma pulled Nathan's hand, pulled him sit down beside her, then held his hand tightly. Because I want quickly catch up to you. I worry. Is because before I always felt not worthy of you. But now doctor also said. My condition getting better. Now I already successfully pregnant. So you don't worry anymore, okay? If really you still worry, then let me tell you one way. That is let me go to mom's place. Work really hard. Strive to become excellent like you. Like that I won't worry anymore. You suggested you step back. Let both live fulfilled life. Then why not let me step forward? Let us together live complete life. Emma's voice very gentle, whispering by Nathan's ear calmly, making Nathan's mood also stable much more. You really think like that? Nathan, looking toward Emma, quietly asked. Emma smiled, nodding. Replied, of course. Really don't try anymore, husband. You're already very excellent. Very gentle, very thoughtful. Now you're the one worrying. But really not necessary like that. But you go to Boston. Won't we have to be apart? Now you're pregnant. Who will take care of you? Nathan still not assured. After all, current Emma's condition quite special. She's already pregnant woman. Nathan not assured letting Emma alone. He always wants beside to take care of her. Oh, my husband. I just got pregnant only. Also same as normal person. Don't need anyone take care. Moreover, even if apart also just temporary. As long as have time we can meet immediately. Though Emma said so. But Nathan still not willing. He just knew Emma pregnant. How can rest assured let her go alone? But now Emma's face full of expectation. In eyes also sparkling with faith. Emma very serious. Nathan also understood. If now he stops, not letting her go, definitely will make her more anxious. Make her very sad, very sad. Then alright, I'll call mom once. Tell mom about you being pregnant. Ask mom take care of you. At this time Nathan also had to compromise. Can only inform mom. Tell mom take good care of Emma. Otherwise he really won't be assured. You telling mom also fine. But I really don't need anyone take care. Really, Emma nodded. She felt pregnancy matter should tell adults. But really don't need someone come take care of her. She feels currently completely fine. Nathan stood up, took out phone, preparing call his mother. Phone rang few times. Other side then answered, hello. Son, what's the matter? Why suddenly calling mom? Did Emma tell you about going to Boston? Vivian's voice rang from other end. Asked him, mom, I have something. Want tell mom. Nathan felt his heart beating rapidly. Such matter really hard to speak. What matter? Are you reluctant let Emma go Boston? Oh heavens, it's fine. You still have many chances meet. Not that mom. Listen to me first. We just registered marriage yesterday, right? Then today went hospital check. Emma, she's pregnant. That moment air seemed frozen. Nathan didn't say more. Vivian's side also silent. Very long later had movement. Mom say something. After while, Nathan couldn't wait anymore. Actively spoke up. Emma sitting there gently rubbing her belly. Lowered head, expression awkward. Let mom calm down first. So what do you plan? Mom, listen to your idea. Chapter 377. Distance creates beauty. Will make our feelings better. My idea nothing special. I respect Emma's decision. She wants go Boston as normal. She wants work hard. But I can't follow her. I already started working at dad's place. Nathan explained his current situation clearly. He really wants always beside Emma. Devotedly take care of her. But current situation doesn't allow anymore. Must start thinking for future. Mom understands. That you don't need worry. If Emma comes here mom will take care of her. Let mom confirm again you're sure Emma pregnant right? Already checked. Yes, doctor said if this time don't keep. Then possibility later very hard conceive again. So we decided we'll have baby. Of course. Definitely can't abort. Must give birth to baby. Mom about to be grandmother. Does your father know this yet? Not yet. I called mom first. Okay, let mom call him. This matter you decide yourselves. After all, Emma coming to mom's place. Mom taking care definitely more thorough than you. Before Nathan could say anything more. Other end already hung up. Nathan looked at phone. Smiled helplessly. He clearly felt his mother about to can't hide excitement. Probably mom at office. Maybe not convenient. Otherwise probably would scream already. Nathan and Emma looked at each other. Both burst out laughing. Mom said, if you go there, definitely mom will take care of you better than me. That I'm not worried about. Mainly is. Nathan saying this then stopped. Pursed lips looking at Emma with difficult expression. What's wrong? Mainly what? Nathan slowly walked over. Hugged Emma. Softly said by her ear. Mainly is. I'll miss you. Emma's body slightly trembled. Corner of mouth showing smile. Pressed cheek against Nathan's cheek. Using nose tip gently rubbing against him. Saying I'll miss you too. When have time we can meet right? Okay. That night two people. As if returned to early days when first living together. When hugging to sleep. Always holding each other tightly. Though not saying a word. But still using body and soul to communicate. Feeling each other's warmth so close. Until gradually falling asleep. Early next morning. When sky just dawning. Nathan already heard knocking sound outside door. Knock knock, very light knocking. Nathan didn't know who it was. But he planned ignore. Pretend still sleeping and didn't hear anything. No matter who. Why knocking door so early? What urgent matter? Isn't disturbing others' rest. But long time passed. Person outside door still hadn't left. Still knocking lightly each sound. Nathan also couldn't ignore anymore. Though sound not loud. But he also can't let person keep standing outside there. Who is it actually? Nathan sighed, mumbling once. Then put on slippers. Went to door. Who? Nathan opened door looking out. Toward door. Person standing at door made him stunned. Mom. Why did mom come here? Person standing at door was Vivian. Vivian completely ignored Nathan. Eyes sweeping past him. Looking inside asking Emma. Probably still not awake right? Ah yes. She's still sleeping. It's fine. Just let her rest well. Mom came to pick her up. How can let her go to Boston alone? Vivian walked into house. Each step very light. As if afraid waking her up. Nathan following behind. Looking at Emma still sleeping soundly on bed. Softly mumbling, normally speaking. Just bit of movement. She'll wake up immediately. Pregnant body easily tired. Sleepy also normal. Just let her sleep bit more. When wakes up then decide. Vivian sat down on sofa. Crossing legs. Looking at Emma's sleeping appearance. Gently smiling, didn't expect. Mom about to be grandmother. Oh heavens, really heavens mercy. Must say it's a surprise. Surprise full of joy. Mom originally also didn't understand much about this. Didn't expect happen like this. Heard doctor say her body really not good. This pregnancy very rare. Mom then also shocked. Nathan standing there. Eyes looking at Emma. Full of sympathy. Then must take care even better. Our family how can have no descendants, rest assured. Mom will take care of her very well. Definitely will be more thorough than you. Vivian glanced at Nathan. As if saying. Look how you took care of Emma. Nathan bit embarrassed. Scratched head. Softly said that I naturally assured. Just suddenly have to temporarily apart from her. I'm bit not used to. What afraid when free can meet. You often visiting her isn't what should do. Mom already discussed with your father. Every week will arrange for you rest. Person pregnant already. Can't let her so long. Not meet person she loves. Like that definitely will be depressed. Temporarily separating also beneficial. Distance creates beauty. Will make your feelings better. Nathan looking at Vivian. Coldly asked. Mom and dad also once like that? Of course. At this time both heard door knocking. Simultaneously turned toward door looking. Nathan also quickly went open door. Just opened. Person standing at door was Ashley. Good morning, I brought breakfast for everyone. Probably no one ate yet right? Ashley looked at Nathan once. greeted him once. Then carrying breakfast bag walked in. Haven't eaten. Nathan leaned body to side. Let Ashley see Vivian sitting inside. Vivian gently smiled. Waved hand gently. Ashley softly said aunt came already. Just happened I bought quite a lot. Let's eat together. Quieter Emma still not awake. Oh, still not awake. Ashley immediately lowered voice. Every time before coming find Nathan. Emma already awake early. After Ashley walked in, saw Emma still lying sleeping on bed. Just now also turned over, hugging pillow tightly. Probably imagining pillow is Nathan. 3 people standing there watching Emma for while. Right at this time, Emma opened eyes. Drowsy eyes still not seeing clearly ahead. She reached hand groping on bed. Voice bit coquettish. Softly said honey. Where did you go? Chapter 378. Together so many years like this. He never harmed me once. Nathan smiled. Walked to bedside replied I'm here. Wife Emma seeing Nathan. Mouth corner immediately showed sweet smile. Spread arms out. Hug me kiss me. Nathan slightly froze. Then glanced to side. There's 2 more people beside. Being intimate in front of his mother. Isn't that not very good? Emma noticing Nathan's eyes. Turned head looking that way. Saw Ashley and Vivian standing there. Emma startled whole body. Immediately fully awake. Hurriedly sat up. Flustered crossing arms greeting. Ashley, Mom, when did you 2 come? Just now also acting coquettish with Nathan like that. Thinking about that. Emma immediately felt her face burning red. Face hot all over we just came. Disturbed your rest. Did you sleep well? Sleep more also fine. Vivian looking at Emma's face. Laughed gently. No I slept enough, don't need sleep more. Emma pursed lips. Looking toward Nathan standing beside. Eyes carrying bit of blame. She really embarrassed to death. Both Mom and Ashley already came. Why didn't you wake me up? You were sleeping so soundly. Nathan also bit embarrassed. He himself still wearing pajamas. Just woke up not long ago. After Nathan and Emma changed clothes. Both left bed. 4 people eating breakfast together. Chatting for a while. After all later. All 4 people each going different place. Nathan and Ashley must go to Balance. Vivian taking Emma to Providence in Boston. Vivian said a lot. Telling both don't worry about anything. After all few days we'll meet. Won't let 2 apart too long. Nathan and Emma also understood that. So not too reluctant. After eating finished. Nathan and Ashley preparing to leave. Go to Balance. Today Nathan's first day working. Also don't know how it will be. Nathan and Emma saying goodbye to each other. Though 2 people bit reluctant. But also understand this best choice for both. After all just few months. Wait until Emma near giving birth, can't work anymore. Nathan will take leave to take care of her. Then Nathan and Ashley left first. Leaving Vivian and Emma at home. Emma also quickly went pack luggage. Preparing go with Vivian to Boston. Vivian looking at phone. Suddenly spoke saying dear. What I told you yesterday, what do you think? About Crystal matter. Emma slightly stunned. Then got up, surprised asking I forgot Mom. It's fine. Now forgetting bit also normal. So what do you think? Have any plans now? This matter I think fine. She's a very good friend. Having her beside me very reasonable choice. Her ability also very strong. Definitely will help Providence. Perhaps only thing need consider. Is issue about her father. Emma remembered words Mom said yesterday. Whether should bring Crystal along. Vivian felt Crystal is good child. If has close relationship with Emma. Then bringing along will be powerful assistant. But after all she's Harrison's daughter. Harrison in Balance still has some power. That makes people hesitant. Crystal because of this very troubled. But also can't do anything. Then. I decide trust her. Together so many years like this. She never harmed me. Is my very good friend. Her father's behavior can't represent her. Emma nodded. Eyes determined. Not hesitating at all. That's trust accumulated over many years with Crystal. Vivian gently nodded. Softly replied all right. Got it. Then you discuss more with her. After all must get her agreement first. Yes. Then Mom, give me some time. I'll go find her. I'm alright, no rush. Remember, pay attention to safety. Nathan and Ashley arrived at Balance. Ashley also first time here. Looking at company campus looking like tourist area. Can't help bit nervous. She tried adjusting her spirit. Make herself calmer. Try not be too nervous. Must show herself very well. Because people who can work here. Everyone is excellent students when still in school. She herself nothing special at all. Moreover, she arranged to be CEO's secretary. Though got position through connections. She still must work hard. 100 times more than others. Otherwise, even if can sit in. Also can't hold that position steady. Can't sit steady. 2 people came to office building entrance. Preparing to enter. Just saw entrance guarded very strictly. If came here alone, then definitely couldn't enter. Nathan came to gate. Face scan unlocked door. Then said to security beside, hello. I want bring her in together. Please help facilitate. Security glanced at Ashley once. Then evaluated Nathan up and down. Slightly frowning asked, this person guest? Doesn't look like it much. Young person is family or friend something. Then can't casually enter inside. She's person coming today do work procedures. He also doesn't know how explain clearly. Nathan really didn't know how say reasonably. Then he took out his employee card gave to security. Saying please help facilitate. Security frowned again. Took employee card looked once through. Immediately eyes wide open. CEO assistant. Security raised head looking at Nathan. Again looked at card once more. Comparing back and forth before confirming identity. But where did this CEO assistant come from? Never seen before. Or too many people so didn't notice. This person so young. How can be CEO assistant? Okay, alright. Really sorry. We also just following regulations. Not deliberately blocking you. Please understand. Security returned card to Nathan. Then saw security guard over 40 years old. Bowing apologizing to Nathan only 20-something. Continuously apologizing. CEO assistant position. Even bigger than those managers. Just need say one sentence. Also enough decide this security's fate. Such person really can be careless. Nathan nodded. Smiled saying thank you. Then he led Ashley inside. Ashley walking beside Nathan, lowered voice saying not bad. You haven't officially started working. But already have leadership aura. Shut up. Chapter 379. Even if can't have children. Still want to be together. Pregnant? Shish. In coffee shop. Crystal couldn't help jumping up exclaiming. Hearing what Emma just said. Made her completely stunned. In front of Emma placed glass of milk. She raised hand. Hurriedly signaling silence. Telling Crystal lower voice bit. Just now Crystal's scream. Made others in coffee shop. All turn looking at them. Oh, Crystal with face full of surprise. Immediately raised hand covering mouth, then slowly sat down. Eyes wide open. Really? When did you check? Really, yesterday just went hospital check. This matter currently only you and Ashley know. Don't tell others, okay? Emma spoke quietly, feeling bit embarrassed. Because herself still not used to being pregnant woman. So this pregnancy matter fewer people know better. Got it. Rest assured, I definitely will keep secret. Crystal continuously nodding, agreeing immediately. But she still couldn't believe. Emma really pregnant, and so suddenly. Best friend beside her. About to become a mother. If this happened to someone else it's fine. But happening to a best friend still feels very surprising. Yet just now I heard you say you want to go to Boston. Then what about Nathan? Isn't he going with you? Yeah, he's working at Balance. Work is quite busy. We can still meet occasionally. I came here to ask you. Do you want to go to Providence with me? Crystal after hearing. Eyes full of surprise. Blinking continuously. Stammering asked can I go? Actually she always hoped. One day could go to Providence. Leave Eastern University. Leave Balance and far from her father. Hearing Emma say those words. Felt like dreaming. Of course you can. I came to invite you. My mother's intention is the same. Told me to ask you. Mom thinks you're a very good person. Really, Even CEO Vivian also. Crystal surprised once more. Didn't expect she was recognized by Vivian. Why, only I can be beside you. Without friends beside, I feel very lonely. I'm pregnant too. Take care of me a bit, okay? Emma showed a sweet smile. Gently spoke that sentence, making Crystal unable to refuse. Of course. That's also what I want. I'll definitely try my best. Crystal immediately nodded hard, afraid Emma would change her mind anytime. That's good then. So you arrange things. Inform your family. I'll go back first. When done, let me know. After receiving answer from Crystal, Emma then prepared to leave. She couldn't leave Vivian there alone too long. Yeah, goodbye. Crystal saying goodbye to Emma finished. Smile on lips also gradually disappeared. Expression became heavy. Talking to family isn't necessary. After all, that person doesn't care where I go. Thinking about finally being able to leave everything, she felt really happy. Crystal immediately went back to pack luggage. At this time in dorm only she was left alone, while Ashley already went to balance. Jasmine every day busy with work. She alone here already very bored. Now can go with Emma. Whether to care or work, she all feels very happy. Emma after returning also finished packing things. Then prepared to go with Mother Vivian. Crystal arranged very quickly. She carrying luggage, already waiting at Balance Building. Finally saw Vivian and Emma appear. CEO Vivian. Crystal bowed greeting and spoke. Vivian smiled slightly, nodded in reply. Before said could call Aunt Vivian, but now preparing to work at Providence. Calling CEO also reasonable. In company then can't keep calling Aunt forever. After loading luggage get in car. 3 people departed, leaving Eastern University, heading to Boston. At same time at Balance. Nathan already led Ashley to do work procedures. Ashley's position is CEO Secretary Assistant. This position much lower than Nathan. But she's already very happy. Didn't expect really working at Balance. Feeling of going through back door really too smooth. After starting work, Ashley followed Wilson, who is CEO Secretary, to work. Next 3 years, she'll follow this secretary learning work. Nathan then following Father Mr. Nathan's words. Went to his office to meet. Entering office, Mr. Nathan sitting at work desk. Looking like processing documents. Nathan didn't disturb him. Quietly sat down aside, waiting for him to finish. About 10 minutes later, Mr. Nathan sighed. Turned looking at Nathan. Emma is pregnant, right? Your mother told me yesterday. Yes, that's right. She already went to your mother's place. Now probably almost to Boston. Nathan nodded. Replied seriously. He just received Emma's message. Saying she's almost there. Telling him not to worry. Good. Heard your mother say. If this time can't have baby successfully, next time might not be able to get pregnant anymore, right? Doctor also said so. Seems because her body isn't good. Specifically why actually I'm not clear either. Got it. You must protect her well. Can't let Emma or baby in belly have anything happen. Mr. Nathan stood up walking to window. Arms crossed looking outside saying with deep voice. Definitely sir. Even if later I can't take over Balance. Will still raise my child well. Later let them inherit. Our family though no throne to pass down. But such a large enterprise. Can't hand to outsiders. Mr. Nathan squinted looking at scenery outside window. Saying in contemplative voice. At this time Nathan suddenly thought of a problem. He stood up walking behind father. If she can't keep the baby. Later can't get pregnant anymore. Then what to do? Dad, I say first. I'll never leave Emma. Whether she can have children or not. I'll be beside her. That cannot change. Mr. Nathan turned looking at his son. Smiled patting his shoulder. Good. Very good truly my son. Since that's so, then must protect her even better. Don't let that happen. I'll try my best. But honestly, if really comes to that time, what to do? Could we have to adopt? When that time comes figure it out. Mr. Nathan also couldn't answer. Just waved hand. Actually he himself didn't know what to do. If making any excessive decision. Definitely will make Nathan unhappy. He also inconvenient to say more. Outside CEO office door. A hand placed on door handle. But didn't open. That person pressed ear against door. Quietly listening to entire conversation inside. Waiting until those two finished talking. He then released hand. Mouth corner lifted into cold smile. He didn't choose to enter. But turned and left. Returning to his office. Vice President office. Where did Vice President Harrison go, sir? There's a document needs your signature. Harrison walked toward his work desk. Sat down. Received the file. But in mind still thinking about conversation just now. Mr. Nathan's daughter-in-law already pregnant. Also said one very important thing. His child, which is Nathan's baby, later will also inherit balance. One step grasping power. His plan must change. Mr. Nathan doesn't want balance fall into outsiders' hands. So must be Nathan's child. But saying Nathan's child doesn't say must be born with whom. His daughter-in-law if this time can't keep pregnancy. Later possibility of pregnancy very difficult. He also can't because of that. Go do IVF. Not necessary. When Nathan wants children. One is adopt. But adopted child still not as good as biological. After all much inferior. Two is have with another woman. This matter for someone like him. Too ordinary. After all not lacking money to raise children. Of course biological still best. Vice President Harrison. Why shouting? I heard already. Harrison came back to senses. Glaring at secretary in front. Then took pen signing document. Waiting for secretary to leave. In office only him left. He took out phone calling someone. His daughter Crystal. Originally he was already very disappointed in her. Being daughter yet terrible to this extent. Money has. Power status has. She doesn't want. Just wants to follow so-called courage. After all, just a child who doesn't understand anything. Initially he didn't plan to pin hopes on Crystal anymore. But just heard that matter. He thinks his daughter still has chance. Phone rang very long, no one answered. Almost about to disconnect, then other end answered. Hello dad, what's the matter? Crystal's voice rang from other side. Though voice seems very impatient. Feeling like reluctantly said that sentence. What are you doing? I'm busy, alright. Dad calling conveniently say. I went to Boston. I'll work at Providence there. Providence, what are you going there for? Come back immediately for me. Harrison slammed table hard. Couldn't help shouting into phone. Dad, don't yell at me anymore. I'm almost there. I won't come back. Whether dad agrees or not doesn't matter. Crystal completely not surprised. With her father's attitude, even felt he should be like that. If not like that, then wouldn't be him anymore. But this time she won't compromise anymore. She's like having new support. Don't need to try pleasing dad. Harrison furrowed brows tightly. Expression extremely ugly. Thinking carefully. Providence is Vivian's territory. That girl going there probably not going voluntarily. Going with whom? With Emma, right? Why Crystal doesn't understand. Why dad knows about Emma's matters. She tilted head looking at Emma beside. Softly replied once. Harrison knew he guessed right. His daughter really useless to extreme. Going to follow opponent's side. Clearly could live much better. Everything would have. Yet willing to work under others. Useless thing, alright. Crystal, you really want to make dad angry to death? Dad telling you. If you don't come back then bear consequences yourself. Harrison angry to grinding teeth. Shouting in office. Hoping could make daughter scared. Because before whenever he got angry. Crystal would immediately admit wrong. But this time seems no longer effective. I know. Thank you dad from small to big giving me money and help. I'll repay. That's all. Crystal finished speaking then hung up. Harrison hearing other end disconnect. Initially bit stunned. Then angry to throwing phone away. Bang. Harrison also sat down heavily in chair. Looking straight ahead. Eyes full of malice. Grinding teeth speaking quietly. Dad definitely must let you know. What's the consequence of opposing dad? Emma and Crystal quickly arrived at Boston. To Providence headquarters. Though scale not as large as Balance. But also a famous enterprise. At least in Boston already top unit. This afternoon still 2 more trips. Dead tired. At this time in Providence campus. A middle-aged man sitting by roadside. Whole body showing tiredness. Towel hanging on neck already soaked with sweat. He smoking while resting. Mouth mumbling something. Though almost 50 years old. But tiredness etched on face. Making him look older. Right when raised head up. Saw Vivian leading Emma. And Crystal walking past in distance. He unconsciously froze for a moment. Though beside them still few other people. Everyone surrounding Vivian talking about something. But that man only staring at Emma. Just staring without moving eyes. Eyes like frozen. Cigarette in hand also unconsciously dropped to ground. His expression stiff. Maintaining that expression, completely no reaction. Until behind came calling sound. Then made him wake up. Hey. Go work, Mr. Addict. Come here quickly. Coming immediately. Man hearing call. Immediately stood up, walking backward. Walked few steps. Again once more turned, looking that direction. Looking few more seconds, then stopped. Then slowly ran to work. Chapter 381. Go eat lunch. Don't let baby hungry. Honey, look at this. Emma holding employee card. Waving in front of phone. Face showing smile. She video calling with Nathan. Nathan seeing then smiled, saying, "You finished already? This afternoon officially working, right?" "Right, Mom, arranged everything already. I'm with Crystal. She can take care of me. You rest assured. How about you? This morning started working, right?" "Yeah, started already. Head spinning round and round. Really troublesome. Can only slowly get used to it. Feel probably need time to adapt. Take it slow. Don't let body too tired." "How's Ashley?" "She's much better than me. Secretary said she's extremely smart. Don't need 3 years. About 1 year can replace already." "Haha, Ashley like that also normal." Two chatted bit more then hung up. Preparing go eat lunch. At this time Crystal also came find Emma. Emma looking at her. Said let's go eat lunch. Mom said we should try eating at home once. See if suits taste. Tour while at it. If don't like, she'll hire private chef to cook. I think probably not necessary. Crystal smiled saying of course necessary. You now special character. Eating can be casual. I feel I'm still fine. Exactly same as before. Also never had morning sickness or anything. Each person's pregnancy reaction. All different. You still must be careful. CEO Vivian instructed me stay beside care for you. Can't run around. Workshops with radiation or dust. You also can't go. Emma stood up, lightly patted Crystal's shoulder then said all right. Cafeteria doesn't have radiation or dust. Okay. Let's go, let's eat. Don't let my baby hungry. Okay. You and baby now most important. Crystal helplessly laughed softly. Then left office with her. Preparing go eat lunch together. Vivian after arranging properly for Emma and Crystal. Then continued being busy. At Providence not like a balance. Not too many leaders. Each person in charge of own area. While at Providence almost Vivian holds all power. All power in her hands. So must handle many things. Free time each day must cease to have. Emma and Crystal arrived at Providence cafeteria. Total 3 cafeterias. Each cafeteria very spacious. Inside has all kinds of dishes. Many stalls operating in that area. 2 holding meal cards in hands. Money inside almost impossible to use up. Vivian already arranged beforehand. Meaning 2 eating here. Don't cost a penny. Emma needless to say. While Crystal not only her best friend. But after all also daughter of Balance vice president. Now coming here to work. Also must take care a bit. Want to eat what? Emma looked around. Felt eyes dazzled. Don't know what to eat anymore. Really too many dishes. Crystal took out phone saying wait a bit. I'll check what pregnant women shouldn't eat. Come on, it's fine. I won't eat anything dangerous. Go come with me, see those places. Emma pulled Crystal's hand, leading her forward. See what should eat. 2 walked a big round. Finally chose what to eat. After buying then finding seat. Noon many people eating. Though still few empty spots. But all must share table. With others. If want find quieter spot. Then quite difficult. 2 stood observing for long while. Crystal pointed in one direction. Said let's sit there. There only one girl. Emma looked in that pointing direction. Discovered in that corner. Only one girl sitting alone. While looking at phone while eating. Looking at age. Also not old, probably similar to them. Good two went there together. Arriving beside that girl, Emma gently asked, "Hello, is anyone sitting here?" Girl raised head looking up. Took off earphones wearing. Hurriedly said, "No one. Please sit." When they looked at each other, Emma suddenly felt that girl looked very familiar. But momentarily couldn't remember who. Feeling like someone, Emma and Crystal sat down together. Started eating lunch. That girl also not looking at phone anymore. Put phone away. Earphones also put away. Left quite a lot of space for two. While herself only kept small space. Though just small detail. But also made Emma feel. She seems very understanding etiquette. Which department are you in? Emma actively asked. Girl raised head looking at Emma. Replied, I'm in technical department. Just started working 1 year. Which department are you in? We Emma and Crystal looked at each other. Thinking don't know what to say. They work at CEO office. Don't belong to specific department. Crystal then directly said, this is new CEO assistant. And I'm secretary assistant. CEO assistant? Girl tilted head forward surprised. Face showing surprise. First time she heard this title. Before never had anyone as CEO assistant. Emma also felt. She doesn't need to hide. Whatever position just say it. Also not like I can't do the work. Yeah right, we just came today. Maybe you're the first person talking with us here. Emma nodded. Smiled saying. Girl still bit surprised. But also didn't doubt anything. What Emma said. After all just met first time. Who would boast right away? Also no meaning at all. My name is Emma. She's Crystal. What's your name? My name is Sarah. Sorry didn't know your status so was rude. It's fine. We think you seem friendly. So started chatting. Emma hurriedly waved hands. She felt Sarah already very polite. Just came here to work. Also want to know more people. Later also useful. Sarah nodded. Smiled saying. If need any help just say. Chapter 382 Seeing Mother's Student So Capable. I'm also relieved. Also nothing needs help. Just chatting a bit. We just came here. Not familiar with anyone. Acquaintances very few. Hearing Emma say this Crystal suddenly wanted to laugh. Turned face to other direction. Thinking indeed acquaintances very few. Just know exactly one person. And that person is your mother. Company chairman and CEO. Already knowing that person. Want to know anyone can. Rest assured Sarah patted her chest. Said though I only here 1 year. But in technical department I'm very popular with everyone. If you want make friends in technical department. Then I definitely can help. As for other departments Sarah laughed awkwardly. Only dare say can help in technical department. Because other places she's not familiar. But just technical department alone. At Providence already very big department. Crystal spoke up You look like someone many people like. Feel your personality very good. Probably very good at socializing right? So later our technical department relationships. All leave to you. Emma's mouth corner smiled slightly. Squinting looking at Sarah more feels familiar. Feeling that face very like one person. When eating. Sarah very quiet chewing not making sound. Just now sitting alone still comfortable bit. Playing phone while eating. But now someone sitting together. Then became very serious. Finally finished eating cleanly. Not leaving 1 grain of rice. Then also neatly arranged bowls chopsticks. And soup bowl too. Brought to dishwashing place. Emma. Also long time haven't met person like this. Type of person look and know well educated. Very understanding etiquette. After cleaning up. Sarah also didn't leave. But stood at cafeteria exit playing phone. Looking like waiting for someone. Emma and Crystal finished eating also preparing to leave. When arriving before Sarah, she immediately put away phone. Looking at two asking you finished eating? Emma and Crystal glanced at each other. Asked back you waiting for us? Right you said today just came. I can take you tour around. Each department I have acquaintances. Maybe can help you something. Crystal stunned. pointing to where they sat before. Asked then, why didn't you sit there waiting for us? Sarah blinked, casually replied, then you were eating. If I sat there waiting then, would make you eat uncomfortably, right? I won't let you eat leisurely bit. No need rush. Emma and Crystal suddenly understood. Didn't expect such way of thinking. They felt Sarah seems bit too careful, feeling bit trying too hard. But this matter also not big. They also didn't mind much. Then all right. Please take us tour around. Emma nodded, accepting Sarah's kindness. To her speaking. Just arrived meeting someone like Sarah. Really very favorable impression. If just arrived met bad person, then she really would feel annoyed. Two followed behind Sarah, walking in company while chatting few sentences. Learned this year Sarah only 2 years older than them. Just graduated, immediately worked at Providence University. She studied also famous school. Sarah didn't ask two's identities. Because she felt some things shouldn't ask, also can't ask. You were educated really well. Your parents must also be very good people. Emma couldn't help praising. This praise came from bottom of heart. Then Sarah sighed. Bit helplessly said, no other way. My mother is teacher. Since young very strict with me. Has many rules. Said when alone. Can live comfortably. But in front of others. Must show propriety. Emma bit surprised. Suddenly awake saying your mother is teacher? No wonder, must be very good teacher. Teaching out person like you. Her students definitely not bad either. Mentioning her mother. Sarah's eyes full of pride. Nodded saying right. When young I also wanted become teacher like mom. Mom's class almost always first in grade. In that high school very famous as senior teacher. Emma and Crystal suddenly stood frozen. Eyes bit surprised. Sarah also stopped walking. Turned looking at them. Asked what's wrong. Emma stunned for long while. Advanced, asking your mom teaches high school? Which school? Ah, not in Boston. In Harbor City next door. My home also there. Your mom's surname? Oh, surname Wong. Emma stepped back once. Standing close to Crystal. Both had unbelievable expressions. Now Emma also remembered. No wonder felt Sarah looked familiar. But just couldn't remember who like. Now hearing this, she suddenly remembered immediately. Very like her high school homeroom teacher. She's Ms. Wang's daughter. What's wrong? You know my mom. Sarah, seeing two people looking strange. Then carefully asked once. Emma gently nodded. Throat choked. Softly replied, yeah, we're both your mom's students. Really? Sarah, eyes wide open. Eyes showing surprise. Very amazed. Didn't expect such fate. Yeah, really. Ms. Wang very good to me. She cared about me a lot. Emma remembered those high school years. She and Nathan both received Ms. Wang's special care. Especially herself. After knowing her situation, Ms. Wang always took care of her. Even gave her money. As a teacher, she did so much for her. Haha, that's great then. Seeing my mom's students so capable. I'm also relieved. Mom knowing definitely will be very happy. Sarah's mouth corner curved up. Showing very charming smile. Emma seeing again froze once more. This way of smiling. Indeed exactly like Ms. Wang. Emma still remembered. That day she once told Nathan. Later definitely must repay Ms. Wang. Now maybe is the opportunity. Chapter 383. Thought this was place raising freeloaders. Is my mom very strict? Very fierce? No. Ms. Wang very gentle. At least to me. I was class president. Class president? You are. The student my mom often mentioned, right? Sarah showed happy expression. Pointing at Emma excitedly saying. Me? Ms. Wang often mentions me? Emma pointed at herself, bit surprised asking. She started wondering. Don't know how Ms. Wang mentioned her. Could it be her pitiful matters? Those painful experiences? Right, but only when coming home from work she tells. She said in class has a small class president. Both beautiful. And smart. Also studies best first in whole grade. Very obedient, does everything well. Even sees you as own daughter. Emma's face immediately blushed red. Didn't expect. Ms. Wang said such things about her at home. Bit exaggerated. She's not that excellent. But indeed, at that time Ms. Wang really Treated her like biological daughter. Ms. Wang said bit too much. I just did what I should do. Oh right. She also said you have boyfriend in class. Every day sticking together. HMPH this time Crystal couldn't help. Puffed once almost burst laughing. Emma's face even redder. Back then she and Nathan in high school. Indeed too intimate. Probably those things all caught Ms. Wang's eyes. At that time she also turned blind eye let pass. Didn't interfere much. Thinking back now, Ms. Wang indeed helped them avoid lot of trouble. After while, Sarah led to the technical department. Looking saw very many people. Everyone sitting at own position working. Each person has own task. This is my workplace. Sarah pointed to a seat. Work desk looks very neat. Everything arranged orderly. Made Emma remember. Ms. Wang's work desk also exactly like that. Right then, another girl walked in from outside. Sat down at her place. Right next to Sarah. She heavy-faced. Fat on face almost all gathered in middle making features distorted. After sitting. Belly fat clearly exposed. After sitting. She raised head glanced. Looking at Sarah once. When seeing Emma and Crystal beside then froze. But immediately after expression showed displeasure. Sarah, help me with this. Thanks. Done. She casually threw stack of documents onto Sarah's desk. The thank you said very perfunctorily. Completely no sincerity heard. As if that matter was natural. Emma and Crystal seeing this. Immediately frowned. Expressions change. Clearly very unhappy. Sarah just lowered head. Gently bit lip. Then quietly replied okay. Crystal immediately pointed at that girl. Asked Sarah. Who is she? A leader? Based on what making you do her work? This sentence was heard by that girl. Then raised head looking at Crystal. Glaring angrily. Unhappily said who are you? Why interfering in others' business? Can you manage it? Just finished speaking. Fat on her face also shook along. Voice sour and venomous. Clearly type of unreasonable person. Sarah leaned close speaking quietly to two. She's team leader's niece. I also don't dare say anything. Otherwise hard to survive here. On her face showing difficult expression. Of course she also doesn't want to be bullied. But what can be done? In workplace, without connections or backing. Being bullied by others must endure. Emma's eyebrows furrowed tightly. She could see. This girl not. First time doing such thing. Probably already used to it. This kind of thing. Probably common in this company. Even wanting to manage can't manage all. But person being bullied is her mentor's daughter. This matter she can't not manage. Emma stepped forward. Picked up document stack thrown on Sarah's desk. Threw back onto that girl's desk. Coldly said do your own work. What the hell that girl seeing this? Face immediately darkened, raised head. Glaring at Emma. Her eyes ice cold. Mouth corner twitching like trying suppress anger. Who are you? Being busybody? That girl immediately stood up abruptly. Shouted loudly once. Pointing finger questioning straight at Emma's face. In that moment, sound so loud. Echoing throughout quiet office. Everyone was startled. All raised heads looking toward them. Oh God, Emma bit panicked. Feeling this matter will be blown up. Wanted to step forward stop both sides. But was held back by Crystal. Crystal still standing behind Emma. Eyes fiercely staring at girl opposite. Looking ready to pounce anytime. Office now started buzzing with discussion. Everyone whispering to each other. That girl they too familiar already. But Emma never met before. Who's that girl? New person? So pretty. Temperament also very good. Doesn't look like type working here. Hit landmine. Bad luck touch and explode. Probably about to call team leader. Everyone just whispered few sentences. That girl already immediately screamed loudly. Uncle come quickly. Someone bullying me. That shrill voice made Emma opposite had to cover ears. One scream almost deafened her ears. Who is it? Helen. A male voice came from inside. Then from nearby office. A man walked out. Just looking new was that girl's relative. Two people from build to demeanor all same. Belly fat shaking like waves. Every few steps fat bouncing. Man approached group of girls. Height not even reaching Emma's shoulder. Girl, seeing her uncle come, immediately became more arrogant, pointing at Emma, shouting loudly, "She bullied me. Don't know where crawled out from this type." Emma turned around, eyes observing that man. Frowning, asked, "Your team leader? How does your team manage? Own work not doing. Making others do instead, what's that? Thought this place raises freeloaders?" That man first time meeting someone dare talk like that to him. Stunned few seconds, then swung hand, shouting, "Damn. What the hell are you? Dare come here lecture me?" Chapter 384, Who bullied my daughter? Come out, scold again, let's see. Ashley, hearing that, couldn't bear anymore. Expression darkened, eyes immediately sharp as knives. About to pounce, but was stopped by Emma. Raising hand, blocking, meaning telling her don't be impulsive. Emma, with such insulting words, actually didn't feel much. Unreasonable people like this, sooner or later bring disaster on themselves. Not worth getting angry over. At this time in office, all eyes focused on this side. Everyone watching drama like this is entertainment program. Rare in their boring office life. Extremely attractive. I think you don't want to work anymore, right? Your behavior and attitude are tarnishing Providence's reputation, causing bad influence for company. I completely have right to fire you," Emma calmly said, arms crossed, chin raised up, cold eyes looking straight at that man. Whole office fell silent again. Almost everyone mouth agape. Faces unbelievable. What did they just hear? Young girl in front dares fire team leader? Joking, right? That team leader worked here 5 to 6 years already. Close with both technical department head and deputy. Relationships also not bad at all. Now suddenly appears strange girl. Just opening mouth, one sentence. Already planning fire old employee. How can believe? That man also stunned for long while. Thought he heard wrong. Initially he thought these just two girls making trouble. Now looking carefully, seems brain has problems. Even department head he still fears. Also never talked about firing him like this. Aren't you afraid of being laughed to death? Where did you crazy girl come from? You're not from my team, right? Which team are you from? Who's your team leader? He completely didn't take Emma seriously. Also didn't bother caring about her words. Because to him and everyone here, those were nonsense words. No one would pay attention. Emma also didn't argue. Immediately showed her employee card in front of him. The man bent down, glancing over. When reading the line CEO assistant, his eyes immediately changed. His mind also started working again to think. When did the CEO have an assistant? Impossible. I've worked here 4 years already. Never heard the CEO had an assistant besides that secretary. No assistant at all. And even if it's real, how could it be this young girl? Sounds too fake. Who would believe it? Everyone in office seeing team leader staring at employee card, looking forever without moving eyes. Also started getting curious. Want to know what exactly this girl's identity is. After a while, the man frowned angrily, knocked Emma's employee card aside, shouted loudly, "Get lost, you brat. Want to fool me? Still green and inexperienced. Coming here to cause trouble?" While speaking he was about to push Emma. His attitude didn't seem like joking. Very likely would really push her down. Right then, Crystal, who had been holding anger till now, immediately acted. She absolutely wouldn't let Emma be hurt. Otherwise she would be the one failing responsibility. In a flash, Crystal immediately grabbed the man's wrist tightly, timely stopping him from touching Emma. Even so, Emma was also scared, hurriedly stepped back. Luckily Sarah caught her. Otherwise probably would have fallen into table behind. Crystal's eyes cold as frost, flashed with sharp cold light. She squeezed his wrist tightly, making him unable to move. Coldly said, "You still dare make a move?" The man struggled hard, pulling away from Crystal's hand. Shouted, "Damn, who are you now?" "She's CEO assistant." "Then you must be CEO? You two playing games?" The niece beside the fat girl stood, hands on hips, fat shaking in waves, shouted loudly, "Too careless. Don't waste words with them anymore. Just seeing them is annoying. Best to kick them out. To compensate my emotional damage. Just let Sarah do all my work. That's fair, right?" Of course it's fair. The two bantered with each other. making people around all show clear disgust. Crystal didn't bother arguing, pulled out phone coldly saying, "Just wait. Just for you daring to lay hands. Already enough for you to pay the price." Now she just wanted to call Vivian immediately. Report the entire current situation. Now Emma in special position. Vivian also type of person very protective of trusted employees. After this incident, the fate of those two already determined. "Hello Aunt Vivian. Are you free now?" "Yes, there's just been some trouble here." Emma is fine, but almost got pushed down. That man hearing Crystal say something about Aunt Vivian, immediately snorted contemptuously, thinking in head this kid still acting. Could it be thinking doing this? I would be scared? Then looking down on me too much. Fake intimidation. Relying on others like her I've seen many. Can't fool anyone. When Crystal hung up, then went to Emma's side. Patted her back gently comforting it's okay now. Aunt Vivian coming immediately now. The man stepped forward few steps threatening. Enough stop pretending. Get lost quickly or I won't be polite. Seeing him getting closer and closer. Sarah immediately stood blocking in front of Emma. Said loudly team leader. Don't go too far. I'll do it. I'll do all her work okay? Don't touch my friends. Oh ha almost forgot you. Still know to find someone to stand up. You think I'm bullying you? You really think that? That girl seeing Sarah step forward. Even angrier. Also stepped up pointing at her face shouting. Her voice always loud. As if deliberately. Wanting whole office to hear. Sarah being shouted at till choking. She was forced into disadvantage completely. Normally she's very popular with colleagues in technical department. Except this girl and team leader. The rest all very friendly. That girl originally not sitting next to Sarah. It was team leader. Deliberately moved her to sit right beside. From then on, she found all reasons. Forcing her to help with work. Later didn't even need reasons anymore. Directly threw work over. And her uncle being team leader. She also didn't dare object. Higher officials suppress people. Emma seeing Sarah being bullied. Heart extremely uncomfortable. Just about to speak up. Then heard rushed footsteps sound. Bang. Office door pushed open hard. A group of security rushed in from outside. When everyone hadn't reacted yet. Vivian walked in from behind. Face ice cold. Sharp cold eyes swept around once. Who dared bully my daughter? Step out here. Did you bully her? Do you know who she is? The incident came too suddenly. So many bodyguards rushing in at once. Made all employees in rooms scared jumping. These bodyguards. Not those old men guarding residential areas. Everyone strong young men. Professionally trained. Arriving immediately stood in formation on both sides like ceremonial squad. And Vivian's appearance full of presence. Made whole office no one dare breathe hard. Director Vivian why coming here? What's happening? This atmosphere too tense. That man and that girl both froze. Stepped back 2 steps. Eyes immediately became wary. That fierce attitude just now. In a flash disappeared. The man started feeling something wrong. Could that call just now be real? The CEO assistant identity also real? But why this young girl in front? Who could guess? Not right, he suddenly remembered. When Vivian walked in, seemed to say who bullied her daughter. Who's her daughter? One of the 2 girls in front? Both are Director Vivian's daughters? When Vivian approached everyone, first eyes looked at Emma. She full of worry. Observed her from head to toe. Seeing if she was hurt. Baby, are you okay? Vivian gently held Emma's hand. Voice full of worry asking. Mom, I'm fine. I didn't intend to cause trouble. But Emma really wanted to explain. I just arrived here, not deliberately causing problems. But Sarah is my mentor's student. I couldn't watch her being bullied. Otherwise later how could I face Ms. Wong? Alright. Being fine is good. No need to say anything. Mom is here now. Vivian immediately hugged Emma, patted her back gently, softly comforting. When just hearing Crystal's phone call, her heart skipped a beat. Most afraid Emma having problems. So she immediately rushed over. Hadn't even heard the details clearly. Just knew someone almost pushed Emma down. Emma still felt she was at fault to Vivian. Just arrived already causing her trouble. Right after, Vivian turned around. Eyes locked onto the man in front. She slightly squinted. Eyes like dark abyss, though not showing clear anger. But from temperament still emanated hidden killing intent. Cold to the point making people shiver. That man completely no more fierceness. Seeing Vivian like mouse seeing cat. Fawning face, whole body soft. Ah, Director Vivian personally coming here? Don't know what business. Vivian glanced at the man. Then turned looking at his niece beside him. Seemed she already understood everything. She pointed at Emma behind her. Coldly asked, did you bully her? Do you know who she is? Vivian's voice low, but contained endless anger, as if about to explode anytime. The man now truly realized. Seemed he just hit steel plate. Who could expect? Two small girls having such big backing. No, not me. He stammered, couldn't speak clearly. While his fat niece, now, she completely frozen. Whole body like turned to stone. Only knew hiding behind him, not daring speak up. As if the rude one just now wasn't her. Most surprised now was Sarah. She really didn't expect Emma could actually call Director Vivian over. More importantly, just now Director Vivian called Emma daughter. Meaning Emma's mother is Director Vivian? No wonder so young already CEO assistant. Indeed has backing. Director Vivian, please let me explain. It's not what you think. The man tried to explain. But actually, he had no more reasons to defend. Crystal pointed at the man. Frowning, questioning, what else to say? You just now cursed, not missing a single vulgar word. How crude speaking everyone heard already. After that, Crystal recounted the whole story to Vivian. Initially Vivian thought Emma conflicted with others. But after hearing the account, she discovered Emma did nothing wrong. All was that team leader's fault. Emma just did what she needed to do. For Providence's benefit. But that team leader too unreasonable. Didn't know to listen. Led to such consequences. After hearing all the details, Vivian even angrier. Didn't expect Providence having such people. Treating my place as where they run wild. Moreover, person they bullied was pregnant Emma. Made me even more unbearable. You're fired. And forever not allowed to step into Providence again. Now immediately get out for me. Vivian's voice ice cold, yet extremely imposing, immediately made two people in front frozen. They eyes wide open, faces full of panic, lost few seconds before coming back. The man immediately spoke, Director Vivian. Director Vivian, please don't. Nothing to do with me. She provoked your daughter. If not for her, I wouldn't have made mistakes. Not my fault. The man pointed at his niece behind him. Dumped all responsibility on her head. The girl stunned. Couldn't believe it. Then turned cursing the man. Great you bastard. The two of them speaking more vulgar. Voices loud. Making anyone hearing had to frown. Emma didn't want to hear those vulgar words. Wanted to cover ears. While covering belly. Don't know these words. Would affect baby in belly or not. Vivian immediately waved signaling. Bodyguards beside immediately rushed up. Directly dragged both out. Those two didn't bother keeping face. While being dragged still cursing loudly. Wait until they were taken outside. Whole office finally quiet again. Remaining people still didn't dare open mouths. Lowered heads continuing work. No one dared look up toward Vivian. They just wanted to watch excitement. But didn't want to be implicated. Just one sentence. Made an experienced employee working 4-5 years fired. Not even one word of negotiation. Let alone normal employees like them. Vivian swept eyes looking whole office. Then loudly said, call department head for me. Chapter 386. Qualifications don't determine everything. Character also extremely important. At this time technical department head was napping in his office. Snoring loudly. Until someone frantically rushed in, waking up. Telling him what just happened. Immediately he felt sky collapsing. Crawling and running out of room. To area where incident happened. Seeing Vivian arms crossed. Frowning standing there. Immediately felt whole body. CEO. Department head sweating profusely ran to Vivian. Bowing saying quietly, Director Vivian. You called me? in his heart full of fear, afraid he would be dealt with. That team leader being condemned. Not the first time, but because he often gave bribes. So in this environment, he also received benefits. Had to turn blind eye. Also warned him many times. Even in own team should know limits. Too excessive sooner or later meet disaster. Didn't expect. That day came so fast. Meeting disaster then meet disaster. Still dragging me to die together. Thought at most hit a truck. Didn't expect he dared. Ram straight into aircraft carrier. You know why I called you? Vivian's words calm, but falling into department head's ears like thunder. Of course he knew the reason. Also knew what he was about to face. No, please rest assured. This incident, indeed a profound lesson for me. Also a lifelong warning I won't forget. I definitely will correct mistakes. Resolutely reform. Won't let such parasites appear in technical department again. Please director give me chance to correct. Department head spoke extremely sincerely. Not denying or defending. Straightforwardly admitting mistakes. Also actively proposed improvement plan. Because he knew denying now was useless. Better to obediently admit fault. This alone already better than that team leader by loads. Vivian coldly asked, you received his bribes right? What he did definitely not just 1 or 2 days. You never discovered? Then I think this department head position. You don't need to do anymore. Department head didn't expect. He couldn't pass Vivian's eyes. Knew he was facing extreme crisis. If not handled well, outcome could only be like that team leader. In this situation only one way. Director Vivian, you're right. I've failed your expectations. I voluntarily resign. Give department head position to someone more worthy. Please approve. Department head lowered head. Seriously said. Outside looked decisive and stern. But inside his heart bleeding. He had to struggle so many years to climb to department head position. Yet that damned guy. Just one day made him lose reputation completely. If he didn't speak up himself. Didn't make this choice himself. Then very likely what awaited him ahead. Would be even heavier punishment. This society not that simple. Now only thing he could do. Was keep minimum life and honor. Keep green forest don't worry lacking firewood. Alright since you said so. Then do as you say. Vivian nodded. Though this way not most perfect. But in front of so many people like this, she couldn't pressure too much. As a leader, tolerance and magnanimity also needed qualities. He already said to that extent. She had no reason to refuse anymore. At this time Sarah extremely happy. But still didn't dare show outside. Afraid being seen as gloating. But really she very happy. Person who bullied her so long finally fired. From now probably no one dare bully her anymore. Work later perhaps much easier. Finally don't have to endure anymore. Beside that Emma, seeing her secretly happy like that, felt heart sour. Thinking she must have endured much grievance. Then Emma called Vivian. Softly said Mom, I have something want to tell Mom. What is it daughter just say? This is daughter of my and Nathan's high school homeroom teacher. Those days we were taken care of a lot by her. Emma recounted high school story. How Ms. Wong took care of her and Nathan. Then she whispered one more sentence. Into Vivian's ear. Eyes full of earnestness. Vivian after hearing didn't hesitate at all. Nodded immediately. Decisively said, of course no problem. Then Vivian looked toward Sarah. Smiled gently. Waved signaling calling her over. Sarah surprised. Pointed at herself face unbelieving. Then immediately stepped forward greeting Director Vivian. Dear. My daughter says, now your team lacking team leader. Want you to take this position. Do you agree? Sarah after hearing. Immediately eyes wide open. Surprised looking at Emma. Eyes full of amazement. Why did Emma nominate her? To be team leader. Previous team leader also had to work 4 years. To climb to that position. While she only worked 1 year. In seniority or ability, she not equal to others. Emma seemed to read Sarah's thoughts. Spoke up sometimes. Seniority doesn't determine everything. Character also very important. I think you'll do well. She really trusted Sarah. Believed she had enough ability. Though just met not long. But she already felt her wonderful character. More importantly, she wanted to do something for Sarah. Thinking of Ms. Wang's righteous favoritism before, she felt extremely grateful. So, now she also wanted to favor her fairly like that. Since Emma said to that extent, Sarah had no more reason to refuse. Being team leader was good thing. Responsibility also not too heavy. Also a small management position. Just working 1 year meeting such luck. Probably no one would believe. She knew clearly. Having today was thanks to her mother years ago. Turns out living sincerely and kindly really will get reward. Don't know when that gift will come. Then I'll try. I'll do my best. If after some time, I find I don't have enough ability, then we'll give to someone more worthy. Chapter 387 My mother hospitalized. I want to visit. That day Crystal busy working in office. After a while door opened. Crystal raised head looking. Saw Emma walking in. She looked very happy. Face full of smiles. Seeing that scene, Crystal also smiled greeting good morning. You look so happy. Yesterday must have been fun, right? Emma sat down at her place. Shook head playfully. Of course. My husband came to find me. Where is he now? Gone back to work already. Probably few more days before coming again. Oh God, doesn't he get tired? We've only been here half month. He's already come find you 3-4 times. Average every 4-5 days comes once. Oh my, I told him don't work so hard anymore. But he wouldn't listen. True Mr. Nathan style. Haha, two laughed out loud. Laughing, talking happily. They came to Providence. Also almost half month already. Gradually also adapted to work. Though far from loved ones. But Emma didn't feel anxious. Because every few days Nathan comes find her. Before even missing, Nathan already appeared before her. Though each time coming only stay one afternoon. Or one evening. Next morning must return immediately. After all his work they're also very busy. Can't leave too long. Otherwise bit excessive. Crystal stretched once. Stood up saying I'll pour cup coffee. Bring you glass milk, okay? Okay, thank you. What polite. Crystal left office. Preparing go make coffee. And pour Emma glass of milk. In past half month, she took care of Emma very well. Clearly just early pregnancy stage. But cared for like about to give birth. Careful to excessive extent. Crystal humming while making coffee. Suddenly received a phone call. She bit surprised. Don't know this time. Who calling her? She now haunted. Every time phone rings. Afraid it's her father calling. But when took phone out looking once. Couldn't help frowning. This number really rarely calls. It's Uncle Lee calling. Her mother's later husband. Hello Uncle Lee? Why are you calling me? Crystal couldn't help having bad premonition. Feeling this sudden call. Not any good news. Sure enough next second. From other end. Uncle Lee's urgent voice rang out. Crystal, your mother. Your mother, what happened? Hearing about her mother. Crystal's heart immediately beat chaotically. Uneasy feeling in heart getting stronger. Your mother hospitalized. Bang. That moment coffee cup in Crystal's hand. Couldn't hold, fell straight to ground. Coffee spilled everywhere. Her eyes wide open. Expression frozen. Heart like being squeezed in instant. Then she hadn't asked the cause yet. Already hurriedly asked which hospital. Then immediately returned to office. Emma. Crystal pushed door entering. Looking extremely panicked. Emma raised head up. Surprised looking at her. Not understanding what happened. Crystal quickly walked to Emma. Said Emma. My mother hospitalized. I need to visit mother. So want to ask for leave. She came back here. Just to ask permission from Emma. After all she's still working. Can't just disappear. Emma stunned for while. Hurriedly nodded saying yeah. Need me go with you? No need, I can go myself. Also don't know what cause is. But Uncle Lee called. Sounded very urgent. I must quickly get there. Crystal didn't want to trouble Emma. She just wanted to get to hospital as soon as possible. Then you go quickly. Don't worry about here. Crystal left company. Quickly went to that hospital. But that hospital not in Boston. No matter how fast still takes over 2 hours. Crystal called car immediately. About 2 hours later, she finally arrived. Then, She ran inside while calling Uncle Lee. After knowing location, she ran to emergency area. Right at emergency room door. Saw Uncle Lee pacing back and forth. Worried to pulling hair out. Uncle Lee. Crystal, I'm here. Uncle Lee, seeing her come. Eyes immediately lit with hope. Quickly stepped forward. What exactly happened to my mother? This I also not clear. Last night she said headache and fever. I thought just flu, so gave fever reducer. But didn't expect fever wouldn't go down. Fever over 40 degrees. Headache, body aches all over. Body also broke out red rash. All night fever didn't reduce. Early morning I brought her to hospital. Doctor examined, said, seems bitten by poisonous insect infected with virus. Must immediately surgery. Seems need operation. Otherwise life-threatening. Then do it quickly. Has operation started? Crystal, hearing words life-threatening. Whole body shaking. Face full of fear. Couldn't hide panic. I told doctor, do surgery first, pay later, okay? I went to borrow but they wouldn't agree. Heard this is major surgery. Because haven't determined infection site. Surgery cost very high. I gathered all savings at home, still not enough. Uncle Lee's voice when speaking clearly showed helplessness. Hearing him say, very easy to feel how desperate he was then. Person you love critically life-threatening. But no way to save. Phone almost broken from calling to borrow money. But temporarily couldn't borrow that much. He just elementary school teacher. Savings not much. No other way. Could only ask Crystal for help. Because he knew Crystal had very wealthy father. At this time Crystal already understood what happened. Needs surgery. But don't have enough money. Her mother and Uncle Lee completely can't get such large amount. Can only ask her for help. If before, she could take out few $100,000 immediately without thinking. Such small matter originally nothing to her. But since she and father fell out, her bank account frozen. Father also stopped allowance. Now she completely can't get that money. Chapter 388. Go blind date then get married. Quickly go blind date then get married. Crystal, you must help. After all, she's your biological mother. Uncle Lee, seeing Crystal showing difficult expression, thought she didn't want to help. Then immediately bowed head begging. I understand. Uncle Lee, rest assured. I won't stand by watching. Where is my mother? Crystal followed Uncle Lee. Went to see her mother once. When she saw her mother lying on operating table, she took sharp cold breath. Eyes wide open covering mouth. Her mother now lying there, eyes closed. Body had many purple bruises. Face swollen and ulcerated. Looking extremely serious. Must rely on equipment to maintain breathing. Crystal, I'm begging you. Must help. Uncle Lee, hands clasped, bowing head. Earnestly begging. Almost wanting to kneel before Crystal. If not for can't get money. He also didn't want to ask her. Because he knew Crystal's money all from that rich father. He didn't want to spend that person's money. But now really no other way. Face and self-respect. Compared to loved one's life worth nothing. Crystal's head now like about to explode. She knew she couldn't get such large amount. She definitely must ask others. But who can I ask? Emma, Providence, or Blake? How could she open her mouth? They're all her close friends. Now going to borrow such large amount from them. She couldn't do it. Also didn't want to make them feel guilty. Such large favor debt later, how to repay? Situation come to this point. Can only bear it herself. Only way, ask that person. If that person doesn't help, then turn to ask friends. Uncle Lee, wait for me, I'll make phone call. Okay, you go quickly. Crystal, your mother very critical now. Crystal hurriedly left emergency area. Went outside. Took out phone. Called a number that almost half month she never dialed again. Phone rang several times before someone answered. Hello, Dad? It's me, Crystal. She called Harrison. Her first choice was to endure. Call begging her father for help. Dad knows you have something, then say nothing, then hang up. Dad very busy. Harrison's voice very cold. Not like talking to daughter. But like talking to stranger. Wait, I have urgent matter. Next sentence stuck right in Crystal's throat. Couldn't speak out. But in instant, Image of mother lying unconscious on operating table appeared in her mind. She couldn't not say, "Dad, my mother critically needs hospitalization. Now needs urgent surgery. But I don't have enough money. Can you help me? You dreaming? Dad needs you." Then you turn back, leave without a word. Now you need me, then shamelessly come back begging me. Crystal bit lip tightly. Until lip bleeding. "Please, Dad. As long as you willing to help. I'll do anything." Hearing Crystal's words, other end phone fell silent. Silent for long while. "Anything? Yeah, as long as not immoral things. Murder, arson, breaking law. Then anything." Crystal added another condition. She didn't want to be forced to do illegal work. "That won't happen. After all, Dad is your biological father. How could let you murder and arson? Dad really has one condition. As long as you agree. Now, immediately take your mother to our hospital. Dad will have best doctor perform surgery for her." Dad say it. Crystal hearing hope. Then let Harrison continue speaking. "Want to see what exactly that condition is? You're not young anymore. Should get married. Dad found you good family. Son of Eastern Lincoln Corporation chairman. You go blind date with him. Then get married. Agree, then Dad helps. Don't agree, then forget it. Blind date, then get married." Crystal, after hearing, eyes wide open. Face full of terror. Reaction like being threatened. She's not fool. Very clear what that means. She about to be sacrificed for business marriage alliance. Indeed his style. Using this connection to expand power. And herself. Just a chess piece or tool in his hands. Sacrificing her to ally with Eastern Lincoln Corporation. Not murder, arson, breaking law, right? You agree or not? As long as you agree. Dad immediately send ambulance pick up your mother. Crystal grinding teeth tightly. Frowning hard. At this time, she like pushed to cliff edge. Step back is abyss. Step forward is knife at throat. Can't advance, can't retreat. Now only depends on her decision. But actually, as long as sacrifice herself. Can save her mother. Also a worthy price to pay. After all, just marrying someone she doesn't love. After all, just going blind date. Maybe they won't even like her. Eastern Lincoln Corporation. Though definitely not as good as Providence. But in Eastern still very famous. Chairman's son. Also born with silver spoon. With her status. Also can't be called well matched. Maybe by then they won't like her. This matter naturally dissolves. Now most important, save mother. So she must agree first. All right, I agree. Please quickly take my mother for surgery. No problem. Hearing Crystal's answer. Harrison immediately hung up. Crystal also hurried back to hospital. Uncle Lee seeing Crystal return. Like seeing life-saving straw. Immediately stepped forward urgently asking. How is it? Rest assured Uncle Lee, I've handled everything. Soon ambulance will transfer us to another hospital. To my father's hospital. We'll have best doctor perform surgery for my mother. It's fine. Oh heavens, that's great. That's great. Heaven has eyes. Uncle Lee showed bright smile. Raised both hands high. Like thanking heaven. Hearing such good news. Finally stone in his heart put down. Didn't expect. Your father such a good person. Willing to help. Before I thought he wasn't good person. Seems I misunderstood him. Crystal lowered head. Said nothing. Eyes dim. Gently nodded. Weakly replied once. Up to you. Chapter 389. Now to save life must amputate. Very quickly ambulance arrived, taking Crystal's mother to their hospital in Eastern City. Crystal and Uncle Lee could only stand waiting outside surgery room door. Anxious and uneasy. Like sitting on fire. Pacing back and forth constantly. In heart don't know how many times prayed. Crystal's mind tangled like knotted thread. She worried about mother's condition. Also troubled. About agreeing to father's condition. No other way, wanting to save mother. This moment couldn't think much more. She also didn't care about herself anymore. Uncle Lee at this time like soulless corpse. Sitting there motionless. Eyes vacant. Spirit almost collapsed. Now just need one more small bad news. Also enough to shatter his body and spirit completely. Click. Right then. Surgery room door suddenly opened. Just that one sound. Also enough to make both shake violently. hearts beating uncontrollably, scared to extreme. They saw surgeon walking out, face showing gloom, looking toward them, taking off mask. How is it, doctor? Is my wife okay? Uncle Lee struggling with last bit of strength, standing up, anxiously asking doctor. Crystal didn't step forward, just stood still in place, because she no longer had courage to advance.